Rebound taken away by Lincoln, throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's the buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer. It's good. Clarkrange wins. I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. And welcome to Clarkrange High School. We're set for some basketball action tonight. Non-district matchup between the Clarkrange Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes and the Livingston Academy Wildcats and Lady Wildcats, as these are usually a great ball games, and we're expecting one here tonight. Livingston coming in a little undermanned tonight. They've got several kids out. They've only got 8 kids dressed out tonight. They have 3 that one that has the flu. They got a couple that's got concussions, and they've just got a little bit of everything going on that's really hurting the Lady Wildcats, and they've been struggling this season as well. So this is going to be a tough one for them here tonight against the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes and Buffaloes. As the nightcap, though, should be a great one. The last time those two played right to the wire before Clarkrange took that one, so we're expecting a good one there. Welcome to Clarkrange High School. I'm Gary Clark, and we've got basketball action for you tonight. It is Clarkrange in this opening matchup, 18-1 against Livingston, 9-10 on the season. We'll take a look at the history between these two teams. We'll also take a look at the game that they played earlier in the season. We'll take a look at other action that's tomorrow night and tonight. We got it. It's all messed up, folks. We're going to get those. We'll try to get it all straightened up and tell you who's playing where and what tonight, as some of the games moved up due to the weather that's coming in tomorrow. But right now, let's take a break for a word from our sponsor, Progressive Savings Bank. It's the Progressive pregame show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're set for basketball action. Welcome to the Progressive pregame show. As we said in this girls matchup, it's the 18-1 Lady Buffaloes against the 9-10 Livingston Lady Wildcats. That's something you don't see a whole lot. Livingston with a losing record, and they're coming in here tonight very short-handed, as they have, I think, 3 or 4 players that are out with either injuries or illness. So it's going to be tough for the Lady Wildcats, as the last time these two teams met, Clarkrange roll, and that one 63-40. Now, some history between the two teams. Clarkrange, this is the only team, Clarkrange girls under Coach Lamar Rogers, has a losing record that have played more than 5 games on the season, as Clarkrange has tied up Macon County. Now, they were the other team that had a winning record against the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange is 13-21 against Livingston Academy under Coach Lamar Rogers, and they did this win this season as they beat Livingston Academy 63-40 in that one. Hannah Garrett scored 9. It was Charity Crabtree with a dozen. Gracie Bush had 17. Cassie Mundy 24. Kaylee Mundy had 2, and it was Reese Stover with a 3-ball in that one. For Livingston Academy, they had 10 from Leah Parker, 9 for Carson Hammock, 8 for Savannah Hayes. They had 4 for Brady Melton, 5 for Callie Johnson, and 1 for Leah Kate Melton. Now, the Leah Kate Melton is out. Also, Savannah Hayes is out. And I believe Johnson is out, too, if I'm not mistaken, is what they said, as those 3 of the Livingston players that are out tonight due to either injuries or illness. So they are going to be playing very, very short-handed here against the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. Now there's some other big games around the area tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I guess, weather permitting. And some of these games may have been moved to tonight. We're not sure if some of them have, but we know a few of them have. We'll take a look at those when we come back.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're set for girls action to get underway here in just a moment. Now, taking a look at some other action tonight, we do know Pickett County and Trousdale County's playing tonight. Cookeville and White County's playing tonight. Now, York is supposed to be at Livingston tomorrow night. Clarkrange is going to be at Gordonsville tomorrow night. And let's see, Red Bull and Springs supposed to be at Clay County tomorrow night. Jackson County at Monterey. Upperman's supposed to be at Macon. Cannon at Watertown. Smith at DeKalb. And let's see, Stone's supposed to be at Ray County. Scott County at Kingston. And Oneida is at Coalfield. Let me see if I can check Coach T really quick and see which ones of those games might have been moved to tonight, as there's several of those games that could possibly have been moved to tonight. Well, we're not having any luck with that, so let's see if we can go back and tell you our game time sponsors for tonight. They are Fentress Farmers Co-op, First Volunteer Bank, Dairy Queen of Jamestown, Mike Cross, Fentress County Executive, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall's Family Pharmacy, Jamestown Family Chiropractic, Condition Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes Telephone Cooperative, Medi-Thrift Pharmacy, Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, Pizza Hut, Tenova Healthcare of Jamestown, Casey Frontier Chevrolet, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Clarkrange Drug Center, State Representative Kelly Kiesling, State Senator Ken Yeager are sponsors for our live broadcast. And, of course, you have got Old Ben Franklin Ford is our halftime stats sponsor. So check those out at the half of each game, sponsored by Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg. Fords are cheaper in the country, folks. We're going to take another time out, and then we'll be back to take a look at starting lineups in just a moment.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Speed limit 55. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, where we're getting set for girls action to get underway here in just a moment. It is Clarkrange and Livingston Academy, as these two teams met once, and the Lady Buffaloes won that one handily by a final of 63-40. And tonight they're playing a shorthanded Livingston Academy squad, as Livingston comes in with only 8 players dressed tonight. So they are playing very shorthanded tonight, and we'll see what that means for the ladies from Livingston Academy, while the boys' game night should be a great one again, as that one's going to be a very big game for Clarkrange as they take on Livingston Academy and try to sweep the Livingston for the season. The Buffaloes winning the first matchup between the two. Now we getting set here in just a moment for our national anthem. Of course, earlier tonight we had the book signing for Coach Buster Canancer, and Coach Canancer coached at Clarkrange High School for 6 years, several years ago, and they've written a book about him. His grandson and another lady has written a book about him, and it's going to be a very interesting reading. Got my copy tonight, got it signed, and we appreciate Buster for signing that and the good words he had to say about me. So I appreciate that very much. We're getting ready for our national anthem, so we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clarkrange store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clarkrange. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
Jamestown Family Chiropractic wants to help relieve the burden of increased insurance rates by offering huge savings with their Platinum Family Care Packages. This amazing offer allows you to buy 32 visits and get 20 free. This is a great time to let Jamestown Family Chiropractic establish a care package for you and your family. Call them today at 931-287-2077. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C, Jamestown.
Think fast. No, really. Think fast. With Twin Lakes, we want you to work faster and play harder with the fastest broadband around. That's right. With gig broadband from Twin Lakes and our fiber network, download your favorite 4-minute song in less than a second and your favorite 2-hour HD movie in less than 30. Really, it's that fast. Learn more by visiting one of our 7 local offices or online at twlakes.coop. Not available in all areas.
At MetaThrift, we want to be your hometown pharmacy. We invite you to experience the difference an independently owned and operated pharmacy can make by transferring your prescriptions to us. Our entire staff will provide your family with exceptional care for all of your healthcare needs, and you'll enjoy shorter wait times plus free delivery. MetaThrift Pharmacy, your prescription for caring since 1943.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're getting our starting lineups first with the visiting Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy. They will be starting, I assume, pretty much the same starters, but they're a little bit short-handed tonight. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But first, let's take a look at their starting lineup. They will be starting Leah Parker, Hammock, and they've got Melton. We'll get the rest of them in a moment. Now let's meet your Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes, as the Lady Buffaloes come in here 18-1 on the season. And they're coming off that huge win over district rival Clay County on Tuesday night. Got Gordonsville scheduled for tomorrow night. That, and I guess weather permitting, we'll see. As we get set now for the starting lineups. The Lady Buffaloes under the direction of Coach Lamar Rogers. They'll start with one half of Snake Eyes. That's Kaylee Monday. Folks, when a team rolls Snake Eyes, they are in for a loss. As here comes Snake Eye number 2. It is Cassie Mundy. Then you've got Amazing Gracie Bush. Going to be starting tonight. Going to have a good night shooting the ball in. No Charity Crabtree. Charity going to give you no charity whatsoever from her tonight. And then you've got the final start of the H-bomb. You've got Hannah Garrett. Hannah comes out. She is the anchor for this squad as we get set for basketball action here. It is Clarkrange and Livingston Academy. These two teams, as I said, have a pretty decent rivalry, even though they're not district opponents. They are not even in the same classification, but they are ready to play here tonight, and they've had a good thing. And as I said, Livingston Academy, one of the few teams that actually has a winning record over the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes under the coach Lamar Rogers era. So that's kind of an interesting side note. For Livingston Academy, they will start Maddie Shaw. They've got Leah Parker. They've got also number 4 in the game. That is Casey Asbury. They're going to be starting number 32. That is Carson Hammock. And let's see, number 23, which is Amy Rogers. So they don't have Brady Melton tonight. Melton injured, I think, got a concussion in that last ball game. Clarkrange gets the opening tip, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll bring it across the timeline. They'll work it over right side to Monday. Monday with the ball back out front to Kaylee Monday. Kaylee will drive in, give it off to Cassie. Cassie will drive in, drop it low to Garrett. Garrett going to get back out to Monday. Monday with it. Monday will come driving through, kick it over to Crabtree, off to Bush. Bush will drive, send it down the corner to Garrett. Garrett wide open 3, no good. Rebound though Monday. Monday will drive through, picks up a dribble, kicks it out to Garrett, over to Bush. Bush for 3, no good. Rebound pull by Livingston Academy. Here comes Parker with the basketball. Parker going to drive down, dish it out this time to Hammock. Hammock with the basketball. Hammock sends it back out front now to number 4. That is Jean. They'll give it down the corner to Parker, and it's knocked out of bounds by Monday. Good hands by Cassie over there. Livingston Academy struggling a bit. Coach Leslie Riddle not used to having a team below 500, and that's where they sit right now at 9-10. They'll lob it inside to Hammock. Hammock looking for some help, gives it out to Jean. Jean off to number 2, drops it back into Hammock, or make that Hammock with the shot, no good. And on the rebound, it's tied up, and it'll go to Livingston on the alternating possession. That was Hammock that put up the shot, couldn't get it to go. And number 2 is Maddie Shaw. As they'll bring it in to Melton, and Melton puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked away. Coming away with it is Gracie Bush. Bush on the run into front court. Gracie with the basketball, gives it over to Monday. Monday for 3, no good. Follow up by Garrett is good. And Garrett, right place, right time, gets the easy deuce. And now the inbounds pass knocked away and out of bounds. Good hands by Monday to get a paw on it, knock it out of bounds. And they'll work it in again. Looking in this time, they're looking to get it into Shaw. Knocked away by Monday, out of bounds again. Trying to get into Maddie Shaw, but just can't get it to her. And this time they'll work it in to Hammock. Hammock gives it up to Parker, and Parker going to bring it on the run. Parker dishes it over to Rogers, and it's kicked away by Garrett and out of bounds. So that will give it back to Livingston Academy underneath their own basket. Jean looking to work it in. Throws it in to Rogers. Rogers back to Jean. Jean going to take the shot blocked by Garrett and then taken away by Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy with the basketball. Mundy in the front court. Mundy coast to coast. Has her shot blocked by Rogers. Good block by Rogers on that one. Back comes Hammock. Hammock on the run. Drives all the way down. Puts up the runner. No good. Rebound taken away by Rogers. Out to Parker. Parker for a 3 is good. Leah Parker with a 3 ball, and they take a 3-2 early lead. Back the other way, Mundy with the basketball. Mundy in the front court. Long pass up to Crabtree. Crabtree loses the handle on it. Picked up by Jean, and here comes Livingston Academy. Jean with the basketball, works it down. Gives it off to Shaw. Shaw with it, back up to Jean. Over to Hammock. Now off to Parker. Parker on the left side. Parker looking inside. We'll back it out. They'll give it up to Parker. Parker going to drive in, send it back out to Jean. Jean for a 3. No good. And on the rebound, Hammock's called for over the back. Hammock crashed into Monday and knocked her down, and Monday Draws a foul on Hammock. Clarkrange with the basketball, facing full court pressure. They'll get into Monday, knocked away, and it's out of bounds off of Livingston Academy. Now Clarkrange going to have to bring up some other folks to help out. Livingston coming out throwing on the heat. They may be undermanned, but they're going to go at it wide open. Clarkrange get over to Monday, and Monday will bring it up. Monday on the run. Monday all the way down, pitches over. It's stolen away by Shaw. Out to Gene. Gene has it stripped and knocked out of bounds off of... looks like it's going to go off Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy got the last hand on it. It will be worked in this time to Rogers. Rogers back over to Parker. Parker going to bring it around. Parker with the basketball. Sends it over to Gene. Gene down to Shaw. Shaw going to go inside to Rogers. Rogers double team. Sends it back out front to Gene. Over now to Parker. Parker going to launch another three ball. No good. Rebound pulled by Mundy. Cassie Mundy with the basketball. Monday on the run. Monday in the front court now will drive down in. Has it stripped and stolen by Parker. Parker takes it away. Parker going to bring it back the other way to Shaw. Shaw puts up the runner. Good. Tough shot by Shaw. Shaw gets her first two, and that's going to bring Stover off the bench. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it up to Monday. Kaylee Monday in the front court. Kaylee drives down, gives it off to Crabtree, puts it up, missed it. Crabtree had the layup, then goes back up and sticks it home. Good follow-up, good board work by Crabtree. 5-4 your score now. Livingston has to call a timeout. Can't get the ball in. We got timeout on the floor with 4:25 to go in the first. It's a 5-4 LA lead.
Keeping your code in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
.425 left to go here in quarter number one, and Livingston with an early 1-point lead. Parker looking to bring it in. Parker trying to work it in, gets it in to Hammock. Hammock back to Parker. Parker going to bring it on the run. Parker with the basketball kicks it over to Shaw. Will fire the three. That one's good. Shaw just rips a three ball, and it's a 4-point lead for Livingston. Clarkrange will work it into Stover. Stover going to bring it up. Stover down to Garrett. Back to Stover. Over now to Monday. Monday for a three, way off the mark. Rebound brought down this time by Bush. Bush gives it down to Stover. Stover goes inside to Garrett. Back out to Bush. Back to Monday in the corner. Fires for three is good. Back at Stover. Reese with the three ball, and Clarkrange now comes back to within one. Livingston with the basketball. Out front's Parker. Parker going to take it right side to Gene. Gene with the basketball. As Gene working out front, it's going to be fouled as Stover went for the steal. Picks up her first personal. And that's team's first. That'll be Parker to work it in. Parker will work it in. Gives him back to Hammock. Hammock drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound Shaw. Shaw's going to be fouled from behind. And Stover's picked up two quick ones. Stover got her on the arm as now Shaw will go to the line, and she'll have a pair of them. But we got timeout first. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. It's an 8-7 Livingston lead.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
Livingston Academy with a 1-point lead as they're playing shorthanded, a lot of injuries and sickness, but they're playing pretty well to start this ball game. They lead it by one, and going the line will be Maddie Shaw, and she will try to add two more to it from the free throw line. Speaking of injuries, I want to send out a big get well quick to Noah Smith out of York, as he suffered a knee injury, and he's going to be out. And we hope he gets a speedy recovery. He may not be back this year, but looking forward to seeing him back next year if he doesn't get back this year. Second one is no good. She missed both ends of it. Rebound Clarkrange. Lady Buffalo's a chance to take the lead. They'll give it over to Stover, right side. Stover going to drive the baseline, send it back out front to Bush. Wide open for a three. Good. Amazing Gracie with the 3 ball, and Clarkrange takes a 2-point lead. Hammock with the ball. Hammock looking for some help. Gets it up to Parker. Parker going to bring it into front court. Parker drives down, puts it up against Garrett, block, and then it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Monday. Kind of surprised that Livingston has Parker bring the ball in. She's their best ball handler, and I believe I would try to get to her to begin with. Ball comes in the corner to Parker. She fires a 3. That one's no good. Rebound Stover. Stover out to Garrett. Garrett going to bring it up, give it over to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Kaylee going to drive the baseline, kicks it over to Cassie. Now back out front to Gracie for another 3. Nothing but the bottom of the cup, and Gracie now with 6. Clarkrange starting to heat up. Ball comes into Hammock. Hammock back over to Parker. Back to Hammock. Hammock with the basketball. Hammock looking for some help. Now has it knocked away, stolen. Clarkrange comes away. Long pass up to Kaylee. Money too high. She can't hang on. Goes out of bounds back to Livingston Academy. Clarkrange with the turnover. They lead now by 5. As back-to-back 3 balls by Gracie Bush. Gives the Lady Buffaloes a 5-point advantage. Now long pass up to Hammock in front court. Hammock with the ball looking for some help. Hammock going to drive around. Hammock going to be double-teamed. Kicks it out to Jean. Jean with the basketball. Gives it over to Shaw. Shaw looking inside. Cross courts it to Rogers. Rogers looking down low to Jean. Jean with the basketball. Gives it out front to Shaw. Shaw with the ball. Off to Parker. Throws it away. Stolen by Crabtree. And Crabtree going to long ball it on up to Monday. Saves it in to Gracie Bush. Gracie out to Stover. Stover for a 3 is good. Reese knocks down the 3 ball, and Livingston wants to talk about it at $1.55. Clarkrange is doubled up. Livingston Academy 16-8.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what. Oh, no. But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clarkrange store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clarkrange. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
And back here where Clarkrange now has an 8-point lead on Livingston Academy. Livingston with the basketball. It's Hammock trying to work it up. Hammock going to be double teamed. Picks up the dribble, gives it up to Jean. Long pass to Parker. Parker going to drive down, stop and pop. No good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up and scores. Leah Parker with a nickel on the night now, and it's back to a 6-point ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. In the front court, they're trying to work it. They'll give it over to Kaylee Monday. Kaylee in the front court. We'll work it down. Kaylee going to drive in, try to kick it out, and it's knocked away out of bounds off of Livingston. Good hands by Hammock on that one. Into the ball game now will come number 21. That is Casey Asbury. And Asbury will come in. Ball come in to Crabtree, off to Monday. Monday with the basketball, gives it over to Bush. Bush on the right side. Drives down, puts up the runner. Offensive foul on Gracie Bush. Gracie called for the charge. Garrett's going to come back in. Out will come Bush. Good drive by Bush. Just didn't get her momentum stopped before she crashed into the Livingston player. With the ball, Hammock now gives a long pass up in the front court. With the ball is number 21, Asbury. They get to the cutting. Parker, no good. Rebound, Kaylee Mundy, and Kaylee Mundy will bring it. Kaylee with the basketball. Kaylee coast to coast. It's going to be fouled, and that one's going to go against number 21. That'll go against KC Asbury. Into the ball game now will come Haley Cook, or Crank, I should say. It's Haley Crank in for the first time tonight. And, okay, they whistled that one against Monday. Okay, I got that wrong. They said that was a charge, so Monday called for the personal, so Kaylee has her first. Back the other way now will come Crank, and Crank's going to be fouled by Crabtree. Crabtree going to pick up the foul. That's the, let's see, 16 foul, or 15 foul on the Lady Buffaloes. And it will be worked in now by Parker. Parker looking to bring it in. Parker going to give it in to Shaw, back to Parker. Parker off now to Asbury. Asbury sends it over to Shaw. Shaw back out front now to Rogers. Rogers going to go inside and putting it up in is Parker. Parker using her size advantage over Monday to get the basket. And it's a 4-point ball game. Back the other way, Clarkrange with the basketball. Long pass down to Crabtree. Crabtree back to Monday. Monday with the basketball out to Stover. Stover drives and gives it back to Monday. Monday going to drive around, has it knocked away and out of bounds off of number 21, Asbury. Give Asbury that foul a moment ago, but they said it was a charge after all was said and done. Ball comes in. There's Crabtree for an easy bucket. Crabtree gets it right under the basket, sticks it home, and the Lady Buffaloes go back up with 6. 12 seconds left to go in the quarter. Asbury will bring it up, give it over to Crank. Crank a double team. Crank jump hopped on that one, and now firing it up is Asbury. No good. Rebound taken away by Stover, and that's your first quarter. End of one. Clarkrange leads it 18-12.
Are you feeling the burden of increased insurance rates? Let Jamestown Family Chiropractic help with their new patient care packages. With their bronze package, you purchase 5 visits and the 6th is free. Silver package, buy 10 visits, get 2 free. Gold package, buy 20 visits and get an amazing 6 visits free. Call Jamestown Family Chiropractic today at 931-287-2077 to establish your care package savings. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C.
Medicare Part D members can now turn to Meta-Thrift Pharmacy as their 2018 preferred provider for prescription needs and receive substantial savings in their copays. Meta-Thrift Pharmacy is a Medicare Part D preferred provider with SilverScript, WellCare, Cigna, Express Scripts, Envision, Magellan, and Blue RX options. Don't assume, start with lower copays at Meta-Thrift, your prescription for caring since 1943.
Second quarter, and Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it in. They've got Stover, the Mundy twins, Crabtree, and Garrett in the game. Livingston Academy with Crank. They've got Asbury as they go inside. Clarkrange get into Garrett. Now back over to Monday. Monday on the right side brings it back up. Clarkrange moving right to left. Ball goes over to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Monday going to drive down, backs it out. Monday will drive in again, back it out. Kicks it down the corner this time to Garrett. Garrett back over to Kaylee. Money. Kaylee's going to drive, and she's going to be fouled by Asbury. Now Asbury has that first personal. And Clarkrange will work it in on their own end. Clarkrange's going to work it in out front to Crabtree. Crabtree with the ball. Drops it down to Monday. Back up Stover. She'll fire the 3. That one's short. Rebound pulled by Livingston Academy out to Crank. Crank has it knocked away, going out of bounds. Parker got the board, got it out quickly, but good D by Stover to knock it out of bounds. So Livingston will get it on the sideline. It'll be Parker to trigger it. Gives it into Asbury. Asbury with the ball over to Parker. Parker got to run it down. Parker drives over, gives it up to Crank, back to Parker. Parker is the player that wants the ball. They'll give it over to Hammock. Hammock drives down, takes it up strong, and sticks it home. Good move by Carson Hammock, and Hammock has 2, and it's a 6-point game, or 4-point game. Now we got a foul on Crank. And it'll be Bush back in the ball game. Stover will come out. Bush back in, Stover out. Clarkrange with a 4-point lead. 7-minute mark of the second quarter. They'll get it into Crabtree. Up to Bush. Bush going to bring it on the run. Quickly over to Garrett. Garrett back out to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Cassie's going to drive through it. She's going to be fouled by Asbury. She's just a little too quick for Asbury, so Asbury's just doing some reaching. Second foul on Asbury, and Clarkrange will work it in. Looking to work it in. They'll give it in to Crabtree again. There, Crabtree missed a little one, but following it right back up is Garrett. Garrett with an easy deuce on that one, and the Lady Buffaloes go up now by 6. Long pass in the front court to Hammock. Hammock going to try to cross court. It does. Gets it over to Crank. Now off to Parker. Parker for a big three. Parker's got 10 in the first half. Clarkrange the other way. It's a 3-point ball game. Bush going to get across the timeline, give it over to Monday. Monday with the basketball, drives in, backs out. Monday work it back out top of the key. Gives it over to Crabtree. Crabtree with the ball. Crabtree going to leave it for Monday. Monday will fire the three. No good. Rebound pulled by Parker. Parker gives it over to Hammock. Back to Parker. Up quickly now to Asbury. Asbury with the basketball. Asbury gives it over to Hammock. Hammock down to Rogers, stripped and stolen. Good hands by Kaylee Monday. Kaylee's going to bring it the other way. Down quickly to Bush. Out to Cassie Monday. Off to Crabtree. She'll fire the three. No good. Rebound fall for, and it's out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Shaw will come back in. Jean will come back in. As Livingston with the basketball and can tie with a 3-ball here. Looks like Clarkrange going to start to open it up, but Livingston Academy has it knocked away now by Monday and out of bounds. As I don't think Crank is the kid they want to bring up the ball. I wouldn't want to get it to Parker if at all possible. Ball comes to Hammock, back to Parker. Now, and Parker's going to be fouled by Monday. Kaylee's going to pick up her second. And it will be Livingston basketball. They'll work it in the Hammock. Hammock looking for Parker. Now Hammock will get it to Parker, and Parker will bring it up quickly to Jean. Jean going to drive all the way down and throws it away. Jean tried to get it over to Shaw, but her pass just went straight out of bounds. So she turns it over, and Clarkrange with a 3-point lead in the basketball. They'll throw it in to Bush. Bush going to kick it up quickly to Monday. Cassie Monday going to drive by, kick it over to Garrett in the corner. Garrett with the ball. Back out front to Monday. Monday for a three. Good. Kaylee Monday's on the board now, and she's got 3, and Clarkrange goes up by 6. Quick pass up to Jean. Jean going to work it down to Shaw. Shaw the little jumper. No good on that one. And back the other way, Clarkrange comes along. Pass up to Garrett. A little too high. Garrett can't hang on to it. Goes out of bounds, and Livingston gets it back. Rogers will re-enter. Rogers will re-enter, and I guess Crank went out. Ball comes in to Shaw. Shaw all the way across to Hammock. Back across to Shaw. In the front court to Jean. Jean going to drive in. Puts up the jumper. Good. Up shot by Jean. Gets it to go. And we got a 4-point ball game. Clarkrange will work it in to Monday. Monday going to bring it up the sideline. Monday with the basketball. Monday going to drive all the way in. Puts it up, and a blocking foul on Hammock. Hammock going to be whistled for her second personal. And going to the line will be Cassie Monday. Monday will step to the line. 23-19 lead for the Lady Buffaloes. She sets, fires, and no good. Has one more. Clarkrange leads by 4. Can lead by 5 with this one. And it's no good. Missed both ends of it. And back comes Livingston Academy. Jean with the ball. Long pass up to Shaw. Back to Jean. Over to Hammock. Hammock gives it up to Crank. Crank with the basketball. Back out front now to Jean. Jean going to work it. Gives it over to Rogers. Rogers out on the right wing. Cross courts it over to Shaw. Shaw going to fire a 3. That one hit side of the backboard and out of bounds. I don't know if Monday didn't get a piece of that one. But if not, that was a way off shot. As that one hit the back of the backboard. Clarkrange will work it in. Now with the basketball, Stover. Stover almost has it stolen, but Monday comes up with it. Monday going to push it up. Monday's going to be hand checked. And I believe that's going to go against number 4, Jean. Emily Jean has her first of the ball game. Clarkrange leads by 4, and they have the basketball. Lady Buffalo struggling shooting the ball tonight again. Reminiscent of that Jackson County game. Now they got Gordonsville tomorrow night, weather permitting, at Gordonsville. Gordonsville really struggled, folks. We'll just say that before Clarkrange heads down there tomorrow night. With the basketball now is Garrett. Garrett over to Stover. Stover around the pick, gives it out to Monday. Monday for a 3. Good. Cassie Monday with her first points of the night. Now back the other way comes Livingston Academy. Gene with a long pass up quickly in the front court. Parker with it. Parker going to drive in. Dumps it out to Shaw. Shaw back to Parker. And Clarkrange's going to be called for kicking the ball. Livingston will have it on their own end. Gene will bring it in. Gene looking. Gives it in this time to Rogers. Over quickly to Parker. Parker. Now just fired up, man. No good. Long rebound run down by Bush. Gracie with the basketball. Bush going to bring it in the front court. Drives up, holds up, gives it over now to Stover. Back to Bush. Back to Stover. Stover going to back it out, and she'll fire the three. Won't go. Rebound Parker. Parker gives it over to Gene, and Gene going to bring it. Long pass up to Shaw. Shaw with the ball over to Gene. Now off to Hammock. Clarkrange by 7. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Hammock going to take and drive down. Hammock going to force it up. And Hammock won the foul, but no call. Clarkrange straight up on him. Tough shot, and back the other way comes Kaylee Money, and Money has it knocked off her foot and out of bounds. Good hands by Livingston Academy. Crank going to come back in, and Hammock will come out. 26-19. Ball comes in to Crank. Back over to Parker. Parker has it stolen, and Mundy will stick it up and in. Bad pass, and Kaylee Mundy picks it off and lays it up and in. And the inbounds pass going to be knocked out of bounds again. Livingston just having problems getting the ball in at this point. As Parker looking, gives it over to Shaw. Shaw up to Gene. Gene with the basketball. Gene's going to drive down, hold it up. Give it out front to Parker. Parker will spin into a double team. Almost stolen, is stolen. Bush comes away with it out to Kaylee Mundy, and Kaylee will bring it across the timeline. Kaylee up to Crabtree. Crabtree, great pass underneath to Garrett for the basket. Good look by Crabtree on that one. And the Lady Buffaloes have pushed out to an 11-point lead. Back the other way, Gene with the ball. Gene going to drive down, give it over to Crank. Crank will crank one up, no good. Rebound knocked around, and Rogers comes up with it. Back out to Crank, over to Gene. Gene for a three, good. Emily Jean knocks down the three ball, and back come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange in the front court to Garrett. Garrett over to Bush. Bush with the ball. Bush backs out. She'll fire the three. No good. Rebound taken away by Garrett. She'll go back up with it. No good. Rebound Stover back up and good. Reese with the extra effort, and now the Lady Buffaloes go up by 10. Back the other way. Jean goes in, and she is rejected by Garrett. As Garrett was just waiting on Jean on that one and rejected it and knocked it right back down. 102 seconds left to go in the first half. Jean's going to lob it in, throws it in to Parker. Parker going to drive. Her pass knocked away, but Shaw comes up with it. Shaw over to Crank. Crank with the basketball. Kicks it out front to Shaw. Shaw off to Jean. Jean over to Crank. Now down in the corner, they'll send it this time to Rogers. Rogers double team, gets it back out to Crank, who'll fire up the three, no good. Rebound Monday. Kaylee Monday with it, and she's going to be fouled by Jean. Emily Jean going to pick up foul number 2. And we'll go to the other end, and Clarkrange will shoot one in the bonus. It'll be Kaylee Monday with a 1-and-1 here. 80 seconds to go in the first half. Clarkrange leading by 10. Make it 11. And Crank runs over Monday at the free throw line. Our Range fans not real happy with that one. And the official's going to talk about it out there. I don't know. And Crank just ran over Kaylee Monday on the ring. And now that's going to be a foul on Crank. So Crank has her second. And now Monday will have one more free throw on the 1-and-1. Then she'll have another 1-and-1. So Kaylee will go back to the line. Second free throw, good. And she'll have another 1-and-1. 80 seconds left to go here in the first half. And Crank, I'm not sure what Crank was doing. I think she was just trying to box out in case she missed. But Crank just got a little overzealous on it and cranked up the block and knocked over Monday. Kaylee going to go back to the line. Clarkrange up by a dozen. The Bakers dozen. She'll have one more shot. I started saying she should have 4. As this will be her 4th shot. She had 2 1-and-1s, and she's hit all 3 of them so far. Clarkrange by 13. By 14 now. She hits all 4 of them, and it's 36-22. Now steal by Stover went over and back, but they didn't catch that one. The officials missed that one. Stover got the interception on one side and went across the timeline, but the officials didn't see it, so we won't say nothing. As Clarkrange got away with one there. Now with the basketball, Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee going to drive in, give it out to Garrett. Garrett up to Bush, and Bush will hold it up. Clarkrange with the basketball, going for the last shot. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. They'll give it over to Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie working out front. It's going to be fouled by Parker. Leah Parker has her first, and that is maybe the double bonus for the Lady Buffaloes. I'm not sure if that's either 9 or 10. It's going to be 9. So Cassie, who missed her first 2 free throws, is back at the line. She missed the front end of the 1-and-1. She's missed 3 in a row. Back the other way comes Asbury with the basketball. Asbury on the run has it knocked away by Stover and out of bounds. 38.6 seconds left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange by 14. And Livingston, the short-handed Livingston squad gives it off to Parker. Parker in the corner. Has her pass knocked up and out of bounds off of Parker. It rolls off Parker as Mundy hit it up in the air. It hit on Parker's back and rolls out of bounds. There's frustration for the Livingston Lady Wildcats right at the moment. Ball goes over now to Bush. Bush with the ball. Bush working out front, gives it off to Mundy. Cassie with the ball, working it out front. Cassie backs it up. Cassie going to bring it in, drive in the lane, give it over to Stover. Stover for a 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Mundy. Mundy with the basketball out to Bush. Bush for a 3, good. Amazing Gracie at the buzzer makes it a 39-22 halftime lead for your Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. Back in 2 minutes.
Some signs can make your day easier, like the ones you see on the road. Other signs can help save your life, like the warning signs of a heart attack. For women, common signs can include jaw pain, nausea, and dizziness, and some women may experience a heart attack without feeling chest pain. If you experience the signs of a heart attack, get to an emergency room fast. Call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
At Twin Lakes, we believe in more when it comes to broadband. More bandwidth and reliability means more connected devices and streaming. With our blazing fast and ultra-reliable network, you and your family can work, play, stream, and shop without frustration. Plus, with speeds up to 1 gig, we've got a plan to fit your needs. Learn more by visiting one of our 7 local offices or online at twlakes.coop. Not available in all areas.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, 1 game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
Hello everyone, I'm Bruce Babb, GM of O'Ben Franklin Ford in Waltburg, Tennessee. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, give us a call at 1-877-NEW-FORD. No high-pressure sales, no tricks, no gimmicks, just fair, honest dealing. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned, and if we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it. Low overhead means cheaper prices. Fords are cheaper out in the country. Shop us first, shop us last. We want to be your dealer before, during, and after the sale. 1877 New Ford, or shop us online at ObenFranklinFord.com.
And a big thank you to Old Ben Franklin Ford, our sponsors for our halftime stats here on WDEB. Old Ben Franklin Ford, they're located in Wartburg. And, cheaper in Wartburg. Cars is cheaper in the country, folks. So go by and check out Old Ben Franklin Ford. They're located in Wartburg, and they are the guys to look for if you need a car because, like I said, cars are cheaper in the country. Well, let's take a look at our halftime stats. Clarkrange leads it 39-22. Clarkrange was outscored Livingston 18-12 in the first quarter, outscored them 21-10 in the second quarter. As Clarkrange has 9 points for Kaylee Mundy, 8 for Reese Stover, 6 in the game for Hannah Garrett, 4 for Charity Crabtree, 3 for Cassie Mundy, and I should say also 9 for Kaylee Mundy. So Kaylee Mundy and Gracie Bush leading Clarkrange's scoring with 9 apiece. Foul situation, Reese and Kaylee both have 2. Got 1 for Gracie, 1 for Charity. For Livingston Academy, they're being paced by Leah Parker with 10, and they got 5 each for Jean and Maddie Shaw. They got 2 in the game for Carson Hammock. And they, as I said, have 22 points here at the half. Foul trouble for Livingston. They got 2 on Asbury, 2 on Crank, 2 on Jean, 2 on Hammock, and 1 on Leah Parker. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes leading the Livingston Lady Wildcats 39-22. Our halftime stats brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper in the country. We'll be back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Brian Myers, Finance Manager at Old Ben Franklin Ford. We have financing for all customers. Interest rates starting as low as 0%. Are you tired of other dealers telling you no? Come by or give me a call. Let me show you how easy it is to be driving away in your new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. Remember, Fords are cheaper out in the country. That's Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee, 1877 New Ford.
And back here at Clarkrange, where Livingston and Clarkrange in action tonight. The Lady Buffaloes lead it by a lead of 17 now. Clarkrange blew it open late in that first half. Livingston Academy, of course, as we said, playing a little short-handed tonight. They've got, they've got Melton is out. Callie Johnson is out. They have got Leah Kate Melton is out, and Susanna Hayes all out tonight. So they've got 4 of their first 7 players that are out, either sick or injured. Got a couple of concussions and a couple of them just under the weather. So it's been tough for Livingston Academy as they don't have to way down their roster to play against the Lady Buffaloes here at this point. And Clarkrange taking advantage of it as they lead now by 17 to start this second half. It will be Livingston basketball moving right to left this time. The Lady Cats. Parker looking to bring it in. Got a 5-second goal. That's good defense by the Lady Buffaloes to start this second half. So that can't do much better than that to start the second half as Clarkrange gets the turnover and will have the basketball. 39-22, Clarkrange with the ball and the lead heading in the start of the second half. Across the timeline comes Monday, gives it over to Garrett. Off now to Bush, back under to Garrett, and we're going to have a foul on somebody. I believe we're going to have it on Rogers. Yeah, it's going to be against Amy Rogers, her first. As she just ran through the pick Monday instead of going around it or switching. Clarkrange will work it in. Looking in. They'll get it to Crabtree. Crabtree has it stripped and stolen by Hammock. Good job by Hammock. How quickly will come Livingston Academy's Parker, coast to coast, up and good. Pretty moved by Leah Parker as she's got double digits. She's got a dozen on the night now. It's back the other way. Clarkrange comes up quickly, give it over to Garrett. Now off to Monday. Monday to Crabtree, back to Monday. Cassie Mundy over to Crabtree. Now off to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy over to Bush. Bush with the basketball. Bush drives in, gets back out to Kaylee. She'll fire the 3. And it trickles up and rolls off. A rebound taken away, though. Stolen by Kaylee as she came and got the steal. And now Clarkrange bring back Garrett, or not Garrett, but Crabtree puts up a little jumper, no good. Rebound Rogers. Rogers going to give it over to Gene, and Gene going to long ball it up to Parker. Parker's who they want with the ball now. Parker's going to be fouled on the reach, and I believe that's going to go against Cassie Mundy. Cassie has her first. As it will be Shaw to bring it in. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Gene with the basketball. Gene double team now, and Gene and Monday collide. And Cassie got the short end of that one, got caught right in the eye. And that's going to bring Stover in, and Monday's going to come out. She caught it right in the eye. They kind of head-butted each other. Ball comes into Gene. Gene with the basketball. Comes around the pick of Rogers. Gene works it down the corner and jumps to travel with it. She started to make the pass, and Stover jumped in front of her intended receiver, and she just took a big step. Now Clarkrange will work it in. Asbury will come back in for Livingston Academy. Ball comes into Monday, and she'll just blow through the defense. Monday all the way up, Kaylee all the way up over to Garrett. Garrett for a three, good. Hannah Garrett now with 9 on the night. 42-24, Clarkrange by 18. Ball goes down in the corner to Melton. Melton going to drive, put it up, no good. Melton couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Stover. Stover brings down, gives up Crabtree. Crabtree off to Bush. Bush a little jumper, no good. Rebound Hammock. And Hammock with the basketball looking for some help. Now just bring it up herself. Hammock with the basketball in the front court looking for some help. Kicks it over and are they going to call a foul? Oh, they can't call a foul. Well, they are. They're going to call a foul on Gracie Bush. As that time Hammock just and we got timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor. 6:11 left to go here in the third quarter. It's 42-24. Clarkrange.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over.
Foul call on Gracie Bush as Milton that time trying to make the pass. He's kind of hooked Bush and pushed Bush down, and Bush got the foul. But it's going to be Livingston basketball. To work it in is going to be Parker. Parker looking. Now a long ball. It knocked away by Crabtree, and that's going to be out of bounds. Try to get to Crank, but they say it's off of Livingston's Crank, so Crank touched it last. And Clarkrange will bring it the other way. Lady Buffalo basketball. They'll bring it in to Monday, and Monday has it knocked away by Rogers. Good hands by Amy Rogers. Clarkrange will put it back into play. It'll be Stover to trigger it. Stover looking, throws it over now to Bush. Bush going to bring it on the run in the front court. Now down quickly to Garrett. Back up to Monday. Monday inside to Crabtree. Crabtree out to Garrett, and Garrett's going to fire the three. No good. Long rebound ran down by Bush. Bush over to Garrett. Garrett out to Monday. Monday to Crabtree. She'll try the three. That one's no good, and rebound going to foul on Garrett going over the back. That's going to bring Cassie back in as Cassie will come in. Crabtree comes out. 5:46 left to go here in quarter number 3. Clarkrange up by 18. In the front court comes Asbury. Asbury will send it down to Crank. Crank off to Melton. Melton with the basketball. Melton has it stripped and stolen by Garrett. As Bush comes up with Gracie with the basketball. Long pass over to Stover. Stover back in. Great pass to Garrett. Garrett's going to be fouled by Rogers. Great play by the Lady Buffaloes Stover on that one. And that's going to go against Amy Rogers. It'll be worked in this time to Garrett off to Monday. Monday going to drive in, send it back out to Kaylee Monday for three. In and out, no good. Rebound ran down by Stover. Good hustle by Stover. Brings down Stover, going to drive all the way in, has it stripped last minute by Hammock. Over to Parker. Parker brings it away. She has it stolen by Garrett. Knocked over to Monday, and Monday will bring it the other way. Cassie in the front court gives it off to Garrett. Back to Cassie. Cassie going to drive the baseline. Tries to cut off and threw it back out. Picked off by Parker. Parker with the board, and Parker going to go one-on-one against Gracie Bush, and she's going to be tied up by Gracie. And actually, she got knocked out of bounds by Gracie, so it goes to Livingston. Livingston going to work it in. It'll be Asbury to bring it in. Asbury going to throw it out to Crank. Crank off to Hammock. Hammock going to work it back out front. Gives it up this time to Parker. Parker drives, a little runner good. A tough shot by Leah Parker. She's made several of those tonight. She's got 14 to lead the Lady Cats. And we got timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor with 4:37 to go in the third. It's 42-26, Clarkrange.
Boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It will be Clarkrange with the basketball, leading 42-26. Clarkrange on top of 16. With the ball, it'll be Cassie Money working it up the floor. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie working out front, gives it over to Kaylee. Kaylee will work it around in the front, give it over to Bush. Gracie with the basketball. Gracie down the corner now to Stover. Stover, good inbound side pass to Bush up, and what are they going to say? And they're going to get that on Hammock, her third, and Gracie gets the old-fashioned three, the natural three, and drains it. Clarkrange up now by 19. Ball comes in this time to number 3. That is Melton in. We thought Melton was out, but evidently she is playing tonight. They said she had the flu, but she is here tonight, so she is playing. So Leah K. Melton is in the game. And the ball goes inside to Melton. It's going to be a jump ball, and Hammock went down, and Hammock hit hard. And boy, Livingston can ill afford Hammock to get hurt. Livingston's playing with just the bare minimum of kids, and now they've got another one down, and let's hope Hammock's okay. Let's hope Carson's okay, because Livingston right now playing with house money. They really don't have any players left. They're playing with only 8 players suited up tonight. Now Hammock hits her head on the floor, so we'll have to see how she is. 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Ball goes over to Bush. Bush back to Mundy. Kaylee with it down to Cassie. Cassie up and good. Good pass, good play. Kaylee to Cassie. Cassie made a good cut, got the basket. Ball comes up to Asbury. Asbury gets away from the defense. Tried to kick it down to Crank. Stolen away by Stover. Stover had it knocked away, though. Picks it back up, and Stover will bring it up. Reese with the basketball. Gives it over to Garrett. Garrett with it. Garrett looking out front. Now waits for Cassie. Cassie going to drive in. Little floater, no good. Rebound pulled by Asbury. Asbury going to outlet up to Shaw. Shaw cross-court it over to Crank. Crank to Parker. Parker for a three. No good. Rebound Cassie. Cassie out to Garrett. And Garrett's all alone for the layup. Hannah got free for the easy one now, and the Lady Buffalo's starting to blow this one wide open. Now Livingston gets it up to Parker. Parker in the front court. Parker stops. Takes a little leaner. Good. Leah Parker now with 6 in the quarter, and we got timeout by Livingston. 3 minutes to go in the third. Clarkrange leads it by 21.
When it comes to watching sports, There's no telling what you'll hear.
No, 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 no!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery.
Well, back to action here in just a moment. Clarkrange now with a 21-point lead as the Lady Buffaloes have stretched it out to a 49-28 lead. They've actually outscored Livingston here in this quarter 10-6 here in this quarter. And Leah Parker has all 6 of the points for Livingston Academy. And hopefully Carson Hammock non-injured as she went down hard, hit her head on the floor. We hope she's okay because Livingston Academy, quite frankly, folks, has run out of bodies. Across the timeline, they'll kick it over to Stover. Stover with the ball back out front now to Mundy. Cassie Mundy with the basketball, gives it over to Crabtree. She'll take the little jumper, short. Rebound pull by Shaw. Shaw tries to Allen, it's stolen away by Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie going to drive through and traveled with it. Clarkrange turns it over. Livingston with the basketball. They'll look to bring it in, get it in this time to Parker. Parker going to bring it up. Long pass up to Crank. She'll have to run it down. Goes inside and almost stolen by Bush, but Shaw comes up. It puts up no good. Gets her on board and sticks it back home. Good job by Maddie Shaw to stay after that one. Back the other way, the Lady Buffaloes with the ball. They'll give it over to Mundy. Mundy for 3. Good. Kaylee Mundy with a 3 ball. She's got a dozen on the night now. Back comes Livingston into front court. They'll send it all the way down to Crank. Crank all alone for a 3. No good. Rebound knocked down, and 3 players hit the floor, and we've got a foul on Clarkrange, I believe. And let's see, they're going to whistle Kaylee on that one. That'll be her third. Garrett will come back into the ball game. Stover will come out. 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Clarkrange by 22. Ball comes in this time to Asbury. Asbury off to number 3, Melton. Melton's going to drive. Melton's going to take it all the way in, put up the shot, no good. Rebound pulled by Crabtree. Crabtree with the board. Crabtree into front court. Crabtree looking to drive all the way to the rack, up and good. Pretty move with the left hand by Crabtree. And Charity makes it a 24-point ball game. Back the other way, Crank for 3, good. Crank drops the 3 ball home. And Clarkrange's lead cut to 21. Now we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Asbury. It'll go again. No, it'll go against Melton. Leah Kate Melton picks up her first. 86 seconds left to go in the third. Clarkrange will work it in. They'll bring it up long. Pass over to Cassie Mundy on the left side. She'll bring it across. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee off to Gracie. Gracie for a 3. Good. Gracie really picking up her shooting as of late and now has opened this back up to a 24-point lead. Pass up to Shaw. Shaw stop, kick it cross court now to Asbury. Asbury will drive in, put up a high floater, almost win. Rebound pulled by Garrett, and it's tied up. Rogers comes in to tie it up. And that'll give the ball back to Livingston on the alternating possession. Ball comes in, they throw it in to Crank, and Crank over her head. She's going to have to run all the way down in the back court. Gets it up to Melton. Leah Kate Melton kicks it over to Asbury. Asbury down to Rogers, back to Asbury. She'll drive in, has it stripped, and it's out of bounds off of Clarkrange. 47 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Clarkrange by 24. Livingston come out shooting pretty well, but just Livingston, quite frankly, is short-handed tonight. And They have struggled with being able to work the ball against pressure. Now they'll throw it away. Pass comes in, and it's picked off by Cassie Mundy. Mundy will hold it up, and Clarkrange will probably go for the last shot. Cassie with the ball out front. Just backs up to the circle. She's standing on the Buffalo's horn. Will just dribble and dribble. Crank's not going to get close to her. And Clarkrange will be happy to take the last shot, leading by 24 and head in the fourth quarter. Mundy going to drive in now, kicks it down the corner to Garrett. Back up to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy. Working out front down to 10 seconds. Now will come around it. Now she'll drive herself out in for the layup as she just blew past Asbury. And Kaylee has two more. And now Livingston will chuck one at the buzzer. No good. We're through three. Into three. It's Clarkrange 59. Livingston Academy 33.
Jamestown Family Chiropractic wants to help relieve the burden of increased insurance rates by offering huge savings with their Platinum Family Care Packages. This amazing offer allows you to buy 32 visits and get 20 free. This is a great time to let Jamestown Family Chiropractic establish a care package for you and your family. Call them today at 931-287-2077. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C, Jamestown.
When it comes to keeping your home safe and secure, ignorance is not bliss. Stay connected and protected with smart home automation, burglary monitoring service, fire and smoke detectors, video surveillance, medical alert, and more from Twin Lakes Security. With pricing starting as low as $24.99 per month, Twin Lakes has a security solution to fit your home or business. Visit them online at twlakes.coop to request a free security consultation or visit one of their 7 local offices to learn more. T insert number C-0026.
Well, final frame of this one, Clarkrange with the ball to start it. They've got the Mundy twins, Crabtree, Garrett, and Bush in the ball game. And they're up now by 26. And now Crabtree trying to make it 32, puts up the 3 ball, no good though. Rebound by Melton. Melton, long pass over to Crank. Crank back to Melton. Melton has it knocked away and stolen by Mundy, and back come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange coming the other way. Cassie with it. Going to drive down in, lose the handle on it though, taken away. Asbury will come out with it. Asbury, a long pass up to Crank, runs it down, but she stepped out of bounds with it. Neither team playing their sharpest basketball here tonight as Clarkrange still leads it 59-33. Jean's going to come back in for Melton. It'll be worked in this time to Cassie Mundy. Cassie will walk it up. Cassie with the ball in the front court. Gives it over to Bush, back to Garrett. Garrett back to Kaylee, now to Cassie. Over to Crabtree. Crabtree back to Kaylee. Kaylee for a 3, good. Kaylee now with 17 on the night. And now the ball stolen away by Snake Eyes again as fired up Gracie Bush, no good. Oh, there's Crabtree for the rebound, the follow. Crabtree gets the easy layup, and Clarkrange now up by 31. Clarkrange now a steal by Mundy, up and good by Cassie Mundy. And the Lady Buffaloes getting very close to that mercy rule. If they can get another basket here, it'll be very close to the mercy rule. As the ball goes out of bounds, it's 66-33. Pierce and Howard getting ready to check into the ball game. Jean with the basketball, gives it over this time to Crank. Crank with the ball. Crank off to Asbury. Asbury going to fire one up. No good. Rebound pulled away by number 54. Gives it out to Crank. Crank will put it up. Rolls, and drops. Crank with 2, and number 54 is Beeson in the game. Chloe Beeson in for the first time. Clarkrange the other way, down the side. Back out front to Mundy. Mundy going to drive in, kicks it back to Bush. Bush with the ball. Bush going to lob it underneath to Crabtree. She'll take it reverse, and she's going to be tied up. And it goes to Livingston Academy on the alternating possession. Howard's going to come in. Garrett will come out. And Pierce going to check in. Crabtree will come out. And it goes to Livingston on the alternating possession. I thought it was Livingston's ball. Clarkrange by 31. As up will come Livingston's Gene with the ball. Gives it over this time to Shaw, and then Shaw's going to be fouled as Mundy comes in, tries to get the ball, picks up the foul. Cassie now has her second personal. 5:49 left to go in the ball game. Clarkrange by 31. Ball comes into Shaw. Shaw takes it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled, and that one's going to go against Bush. Gracie has her third personal. Clarkrange up by 31. Has the line Maddie Shaw. First one, no good. And now Stover and Powell getting ready to come in for Clarkrange. Stover going to take out Bush. Powell's going to take out Cassie Mundy. 66-35. Clarkrange with a 31-point lead. Shaw can make it 30. But she missed both ends of it. Rebound Howard. Howard cleans the boards, gives it over to Stover, and Stover will bring it. Stover in the front court. Tries down, try to go inside to Howard, knocked away and out of bounds. Clarkrange will work it in on their own end. They'll look to make the play. Give it inside to Powell. Powell can't handle the pass, and now comes Livingston Academy with it. They'll give it over to Shaw. Shaw drive in, put up the runner, no good. Rebound saved by Mundy, and Kaylee Mundy will bring it the other way. Kaylee in the front court has it taken away by Shaw. Shaw down to Asbury. Asbury up, missed the layup on the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. 5:16 left to go here in the ball game. Clarkrange by 31. Livingston with the basketball. Ball comes in out front to Jean. Jean gives it over now to Crank. Crank off to Asbury. She'll drive in, put up the short runner, no good. Rebound brought down by Powell. Powell's going to bring it herself. Powell with the basketball. Powell drives down baseline, cut off. Looks for Smith, gives it out to Howard. Howard will fire the three going. Chloe Howard with a three ball, and the Lady Buffaloes now are at the point where they're just about to hit that mercy rule. Peterson getting ready to come in as that one is good. And I believe that was Shaw with that one. I'm going to give it to Shaw anyway. As Clarkrange up by 31 again. As Peterson getting ready to come in. Now Stover firing for a three, no good. And back comes Livingston Academy the other way. They'll give it over this time to Asbury. Out front now to Crank. Crank going to kick down the corner to Jean. Jean for a three. No good. Rebound Pierce. Lexi with the basketball. Gives it over to Mundy, and Mundy will bring it. Mundy off to Stover. Stover makes a pretty move. Drives in, puts the floater up. No good. Rebound taken away by Mundy, and it's going to be tied up. Good hustle by Kaylee Mundy to get in there and get the tie up. Peterson's coming out, and that's going to do it for Kaylee. She's done for the night. Yeah, she's going to end up the night with 17. And Stover looking to bring it in. Stover looking, throws it into. Now down the corner to Howard. Howard another three. No good. Rebound tipped out. Peterson with a rebound. Gives it over to Powell. Powell drives in, takes the jumper. Good. Mackenzie Powell with her first two of the ball game. And Clarkrange goes back up now by 33. In the front court comes Asbury. She'll stop and pop. That one's off. And it's knocked out of bounds by Livingston Academy. Beth Canancer getting ready to come in for the Lady Buffaloes here in a moment. As it will be Stover with the ball. Stover. Reese gives it over now to Pierce. Back over to Reese. Reese, top of the key. Working. Now we'll drive down, give it out to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Back to Stover, inside to Howard. Howard can't handle the pass. It's saved in by Livingston Academy to Jean. Jean with the basketball. Jean going to send it over now to Crank. Back out front to Shaw. Off to Beeson. Beeson gives it up to Asbury. Asbury over to Shaw. Down in the corner, they'll get it to Crank. Crank will fire the three, no good. Rebound by Stover. Stover going to bring it. Reese with the ball. Reese going to drive through. Stops, jumps up. Great pass into Howard for the basket and the and one. Chloe Howard's going to get the and one, and that one's going to go against Shaw. Shaw's going to pick up her first foul of the night. Free throw by Howard is good. Chloe comes off the bench now with 6 points. Clarkrange up by 36. And now it's a running clock, so the clock won't stop from this point. As Shaw kicks it over now with it is Asbury. Off to Jean, back over to Asbury, and Asbury to the cheap seats. That's going to bring Canancer in, and out will come Stover. So Stover's night is over. And Clarkrange is going to end up with 3 players in double digits. Phillips going to take it inside to Howard. Howard kicks it over to Peterson. Peterson, the jumper, won't go. Rebound, though, Howard. Howard's going to try to take it back up, and she's going to be pushed in the back. Chloe Howard taking it hard to the rack. And that one's going to go against number 44. Or 54, Beeson. Free throw by Howard, no good. Chloe will have one more. 1:50 left to go in the ball game, and Howard hits the second one. Chloe now with a total of 7 points off the bench. She might hit double digits if she gets another couple shots. With the ball, Shaw with it now. Throws inside, stolen by Powell. Powell with the basketball. McKenzie the other way. Drag it over to Pierce. Pierce going to save it. Pierce back up front now to Canancer. Off to Howard. Howard's going to drive in. Howard's going to take it strong to the hoop. Good move by Howard. Chloe with a pretty move gets the drop. And it's now a 39-point Clarkrange lead. Ball comes up to Crank. Crank with the basketball. Crank gives it over to Shaw. Shaw with the ball. Shaw down low, has it stolen away. Powell with the basketball. Powell brings it up the other way. McKenzie with the ball. Drives down, spins, puts it off the glass and good. What a move by Mackenzie Powell. She did a spin move, put it off the glass and home, and the Lady Buffaloes go up a 41. And there Asbury once again almost hit that wide open nobody. As now a steal by Howard. Howard's going to drive the other way. She'll stop and pop short. Rebound Pierce back up and no good. Rebound this time by Shaw. Shaw gets it over to Jean, and Jean will drive, stop and shoot. No good. Rebound Crank. Crank has it stolen away by Howard. Cancer comes out with it. Howard with the basketball. Howard off to Powell. Powell's going to drive, puts it up off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound, goes up. She's fouled by Beeson. And that'll send McKenzie to the line. McKenzie with 4 points on the night, looking for 5 and 6 here. Made a pretty move a moment ago. That spin move and going off the glass on it. And the first one no good. We'll have one more. Clarkrange going to improve to 19-1 on the season. And the second one no good. Rebound Howard, though. Back up no good. Rebound Powell, back up no good. Rebound Powell again. She'll go back up, stick it home. Good second effort by Powell. And it's 81-38. Clarkrange rolling in this one. Ball goes over to Shaw. Shaw down to Beeson. Beeson going to have her shot rejected by Canancer at the buzzer, and that's the way your ball game ends. Clarkrange wins it here tonight. Manhandles a short-handed Livingston squad 81-38. Back in a couple of minutes.
Achoo! Because of the flu, you could drive for 2. Hey y'all, Sharice here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. Being sick really slows us down, so if you're sick of your old ride, we've got the cure for what ails you. Because of the flu, you could drive 2. Just $2 down. 45 cars must go this week. Don't get sick over your past credit problems. You could be approved and driving home today. KCChevy.com. We're the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit and $2 down require bank approval. Offer absolutely ends on January 31st, 2018.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clarkrange store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clarkrange. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
Boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, where the Lady Buffaloes improved to 19-1 over a short-handed Livingston Academy team tonight. They blow it out, 81-38. Clarkrange rolling over Livingston Academy. Taking a look at the scoring from tonight, it was Kaylee Mundy with 17, Gracie Bush 15, Hannah Garrett had 11, 8 for Charity Crabtree, also 8 in the game for Reese Stover, 7 for Cassie Mundy, 9 in the game for Chloe Howard, 6 for Mackenzie Powell. For Livingston Academy, they were paced by Leah Parker with 16. They got 8 from Maddie Shaw, 5 from Haley Crank, 5 from Emily Jean, and 2 in the game for Carson Hammock. Clarkrange wins it easily. They pull away winning 81-38 as they improve now to 19-1, and the trip to Gordonsville tomorrow night, weather permitting, for the Lady Buffaloes. And they could hit the 20-win mark early in the season with a lot more games left to play. Boys action going to come up here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few minutes for boys action here from Clarkrange High School's Clarkrange and Livingston boys. Coming up. Don't go anywhere. And back here, we're getting set for boys action. This one, the Clarkrange girls rolling tonight. Your final in that one was 81-38. Clarkrange all over Livingston Academy. And the nightcap, it's going to be two teams pretty well matched as they come in. The Buffaloes 12-7, the Wildcats 12-6. Clarkrange won the first meeting 63-55. Scoring for the Buffaloes, they got 12 for Monday. They got 11 for Mikowski. They got 8 for Stevens. Hall had 22. 6 for Bilbrey, 4 for Phillips in the ball game. For Livingston Academy, they got 9 for Craig. Hayes had 15. Qualls had 6. Neely had 6. Ray had 10. 2 for Sills and 4 for Cole Smith in the ball game. Now, once again, Clarkrange's got a big game tomorrow night. They've got Gordonsville tomorrow night if the weather holds out. Clarkrange will be at Gordonsville tomorrow night. And Livingston has a really big game tomorrow night as well if their game holds out tomorrow night. They've got the York Dragons, the #1 team in the district, as the undefeated district leaders York comes into Livingston tomorrow, weather permitting. And we'll have a live broadcast that tomorrow night if they get to have it. We'll just put it that way. If the weather holds out, they get to have it, we'll be there. We're getting set for this one to tip off Clarkrange and Livingston Academy. Clarkrange under the direction of Coach Rodney Powell, while Livingston under the tutelage of Jimmy Miller. Jimmy Melton, I should say. And we're set here for a moment for this one to get underway. Clarkrange and Livingston. And then let's see, Clarkrange got Gordonsville tomorrow night. That's a big game for them. And first we'll start with the Livingston Wildcats. They'll start with number 42, Jacob Craig. Carter Hayes. Blake Qualls. 14, Wade Neely. And number 11, Cody Ray, the starting usual 5 for Livingston Academy. And now it's time for the lights to go down and a spotlight to come up. Time to meet your Clarkrange Buffaloes. The Buffaloes coming in after that heartbreaking loss on Tuesday night to a very good Clay County team. Clarkrange fought their way back, had a shot to tie it in, but couldn't make the shot. And Clay County slipped out with a win over the Buffaloes. The Buffaloes going to be starting tonight. Josh Bilbrey. Josh has been awesome inside. He has become a big-time point production for the Buffaloes. And you've got St. Nick Hall, who always brings the presence, folks. Nick had double deuces last time they played Livingston Academy. Sean Mikowski, shooter for the Buffaloes. He has got to have a big game tonight. They've got number 3, Austin Mundy. Austin, he struggled on Tuesday night looking for a big breakout game tonight. And then you got the magic man in Briley Stevens. Briley got to be able to handle the ball tonight and play good defense as well, as they usually put him on a bigger player when they meet during these games. Right now, though, it's Livingston Academy and Clarkrange. This is the second time around for these two teams, so we'll see how it comes out this time. Clarkrange took the first game 63-55, and the Buffaloes would like to keep a sweep of Livingston Academy as they play here at home tonight and get ready to play Gordonsville tomorrow night. Gordonsville playing pretty good, too. That's going to be a tough road game for the Buffaloes. Well, though I would say that about the girls' game, but Clarkrange girls should be a heavy favorite over Gordonsville tomorrow night. Opening tip belongs to Livingston Academy. It'll be Jacob Craig with the basketball. Craig will give it up to Qualls. Qualls with the basketball. Qualls in the front court. Sends it down in the corner now to Hayes. Hayes inside, putting up the jumper. No good. Drives the follow. Blocked partially by Hall, as that was Wade Neely trying to put it in. Back the other way come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the ball. Monday. Cross court to Hall. Hall going to take the quick jumper. Good. St. Nick with the first 2 of the night. And it's a 2-0 Clarkrange lead. Back the other way comes Curtis Hayes. He'll go down to Neely on the baseline. Neely back up front now to Craig. Craig kicks it in the corner to number 11. He has it stripped and stolen. That was Ray. Had it stolen away. Here come the Buffaloes. Hall with the basketball. Hall will take another 3 this time. That one's going to be short. Rebound Neely, and here comes Livingston Academy. Up to Cody Ray. Ray off to Hayes. Hayes with the basketball. Hayes gives it out front now to Qualls. Qualls going to drive in, kicking back to Hayes for a 3. No good. Rebound though. Craig back up and good. Jacob Craig with the follow. We're tied at 2 apiece. Clarkrange in the front court. 6:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Just underway. Now an alley-oop to Hall, but he can't hang on to it, and it's just off his hands out of bounds. They tried the alley-oop to Hall going in behind, and he just couldn't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds back to Livingston Academy. Livingston with the basketball, almost a steal by Monday. Craig comes up with it. Craig going to the floor, though. Loses the handle, gives it off, and now it's stolen. It is stolen away. We're going to have a foul on Ray. Monday got the steal, and Cody Ray just kind of tripped and fell on him. And not intentional to push him there, but he did fall on him. And gives the ball back to the Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the basketball. Clarkrange and Livingston, second time around this season. With the basketball, Monday gives it over to Mikowski. Back up to Monday. Now off to Stevens. Stevens going to drive in, back it out. Briley with the basketball. He'll drive in, dump it off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back out front now to Hall. Back in the corner, Bilbrey. Bilbrey looks for it, won't take it. Gives it up to Monday. Monday inside to Hall. Hall puts it up, no good. Rebound, fall 4, and Stevens comes out. It gives it up to Monday. Monday for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound this time by Ray. Ray going to bring it on the run. Ray into front court. Pulls it up, holds it up. Ray with the basketball down to Qualls. Qualls going to go for the reverse layup. Good. Qualls got the ball to the other side, lays it up and in. And Livingston takes a 2-point lead. Back the other way now. It's Mikowski with the basketball. Down in the corner to Monday. Back up to Mikowski. Off now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey loses the handle on it, and it's down the floor. It's a jump ball. It'll go Clarkrange on the alternating possession. Pass a little low for Bilbrey. Had to go down the floor and tie it up. Now Clarkrange will get it right back on their own end. Trailing by 2. Clarkrange will lob it into Hall. Hall back to Monday. Monday kicks it over now to Stevens. Stevens out to Hall. Hall for a 3. Up. Nick Hall with the first 5 points for the Buffaloes. They take back the lead. With it now, Ray. Ray goes inside to Neely. Neely going to back it in. Spin, put up the jumper. No good. Rebound taken away by Ray. Ray's going to put it up. No good. Rebound, Craig. Craig shot up. No good. Rebound this time by Austin Monday. Monday going to bring it on the run. Monday going to go coast to coast. Puts it up and good. Tough shot by Austin Monday. Gets it to go, and the Buffaloes take a 3-point early lead. Balls with the basketball. Qualls gives it up to Neely. Phillips getting ready to check in, out to Hayes. Hayes for three. You can't leave Carter Hayes alone. Hayes ties us at 7. Ball goes inside to Stevens. Stevens with the ball. Stevens going to back it out. Briley backs it out, holds it up. Now Briley going to drive in, kick it over to Hall. Hall off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey gives it in the corner to Mikowski. Back up now to Monday. Cross courts it over to Stevens. Briley with the basketball. Briley going to come around the pick. Briley going to drive in, give it out to Mikowski. Mikowski over to Monday. Monday will take it all the way to Rag, up and good. Good move by Monday as Livingston did their best no imitation and part of the Red Seas and allowed the easy layup. Now with the basketball is Craig. Gives it over to Ray. Back to Craig. Craig for the lead. In and out and no good. Rebound tipped around. Neely gets up there and gets it. Gets it over to Hayes. Hayes going to drive and put it up. No good. Rebound tipped around. There is Neely again, but Neely has it knocked away, and Mikowski comes up with it. Wade Neely dominating the offensive boards there. Now Hall going to fire a three. No good. Rebound by Ray, knocked away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey gives it out to Stevens, and Stevens will reset it. Now they'll give it over to Monday. Monday for three, no good. Rebound is by Neely. Neely going to send it over to Qualls, and Qualls will bring it. Qualls with the basketball, going to walk it across the timeline. Qualls working it out front. Gives it over to Ray. Ray almost loses it. Comes back up, now drives in, gives it out to Hayes. Hayes going to drive the baseline, and we have a blocking foul on Monday. Austin Monday has his first, team's first. Dadrick Phillips going to come in. Bilbrey going to come out. And it's going to be Craig to put it into play. Craig throws it in to Qualls. Qualls drives in, dumps it low to Neely. Neely double teamed. Sends it out to Ray. Ray for a three. Good. Cody Ray can shoot the ball. You don't want to leave him alone too much. It's a 1-point lead now for Livingston Academy. Monday back the other way over to Stevens. Stevens inside to Phillips. Phillips looking, kicks it back out, knocked away. Hall's going to run down, but knocked it over to Qualls, and Qualls comes over. Qualls going to drive, put it up, blocked by Hall, and Hall can't hang on to it, goes out of bounds. Clarkrange the turnover, and then Hall able to get a piece of it. We got a timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout with 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a 10-9 LA lead.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
Well, back here where we got a couple scores passed along to you. Peake County girls all over Trousdale County tonight, 88-32. Upperman girls beat Macon County. That's big over in District 8 AA as those two teams came in undefeated in the district. And now Upperman takes the lead in District 8 AA in girls, and Macon County is at the number 2 spot as they lose to Upperman tonight, 66-57. As we said, Pickett County girls had no trouble with Trousdale County. Didn't expect much trouble from them at Pickett County as the Lady Bobcats roll again, 88-32. Here, Clarkrange trails by 1. We got 2:25 left to go in the quarter, and Cole Smith comes in the ball game. Smith gives it over to Neely. Neely off to Hayes. Hayes for a three, and Hayes drills it. You can't leave Carter Hayes alone, folks. He can shoot all night. 4-point lead for Livingston now. Now Stevens down to Mikowski. Mikowski for a three. He'll answer. And you can't leave Sean Mikowski alone either because he'll drill them all night long. We got a 1-point ball game here. Qualls with the basketball. Qualls works it over right side. Qualls with the ball inside to Neely. Neely looking to make a move. Goes up against Stevens. Can't get it go. Gets his own board though. Back out to Craig. Craig off to Hayes. Hayes will drive through, send it to Qualls. Qualls pass knocked away by Mikowski. Mikowski will come up with it. Mikowski drives, gives it over to Monday. Monday going to drive the baseline. Sends it to Hall, out to Mikowski for three. Yep. Sean Mikowski knocks it down, and the Buffaloes go up by deuce. 1:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Ball goes underneath to Neely. Neely back out front to Qualls, who will try to answer. He doesn't, but he's going to get 3 of them. Mikowski going to pick up his first foul, and Qualls will get 3 shots as he was shooting the 3 ball. So it'll be at the line Blake Qualls with 79 seconds to go in the quarter. Misses the front end of it. Best he can do is tie the ball game. Second one is no good. So Qualls 0 for 2, and the end of the game now will come number 12, Matthew Sales is in the game. Cole Smith also in the ball game. Free throw good. He hits 1 out of 3. So it's a 1-point Clarkrange advantage with 75 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Clarkrange with the basketball out front's Monday. Monday gives it over to Mikowski. Mikowski back over to Monday. Monday with it, going to work it out front. He drops it down into Phillips. Phillips going to take it in. Phillips stop, gives it out to Mikowski. Over to Monday, cross courts it to Hall. Inside to Phillips. Phillips a little jumper, good. And the Iceman cometh again, folks. He had some big 3-pointers the other night to bring Clarkrange back to within a bucket of Livingston of Clay County the other night. Qualls with the basketball, gives it over now to Hayes. Hayes inside to Neely. Neely looking to make a move, gives it up to Qualls. Back out front now to Hayes. 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. With it's Hayes. Hayes trying to make a move now, pulls up, takes a jumper, good. And Hayes, that time it's a little stutter step move. Got Hall stepping backward, and he drills a shot. Clarkrange with the ball, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Money with it to the left side. Money going to drive down in, and he's going to be bumped, and that's going to go against Qualls. I believe they'll whistle that. Yeah, it is. It's going to go against Blake Qualls. His first of the night. Ball comes into Phillips. Phillips over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down to Hall. Going to have to put it up. Hall's being knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Clarkrange ball, but only 0.4 of a second. So Clarkrange got just barely enough time to catch and shoot. Clarkrange will work it in. Bilbrey throws it in. Monday won't get the shot off. We're through the first quarter. End of 1. It's Clarkrange 17. Livingston 16.
Speed limit 55. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, 1 game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
1 in the books as first quarter. Clarkrange leads at 17-16. Start the second. It'll be Livingston basketball. They'll work it up. It'll be Qualls to walk it up. Qualls with the basketball. Qualls over to Hayes. Hayes off to Smith. Smith down to number 12. That is Sales. And now the ball goes to Sales, and Sales is going to try to drive and picks up the walk. Turns it over, and back will come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange up by 1, just starting second quarter. It'll be Monday with the basketball. Monday going to walk it across the timeline. Give it over to Stevens. Back to Monday. Monday now works it down. Or I should say Hall works it down, gives it over to Stevens at the free throw line. Stevens going to drive through, looks for some help, can't get it. We'll bring it back out. Leaves it for Monday. Monday will reset it. Monday with the basketball. They'll give down inside. Good move by Stevens, but blocked by Neely. Picked up by Phillips over to Stevens, and Stevens going to take it up. His shot blocked. Bilbrey comes out with it. Bilbrey going to take it and give it over to Monday. Monday Tried the alley-oop, but it's tipped and it goes through Hall's hands out of bounds. Good defense that time by Livingston Academy as Neely and Smith both got a block on that one. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Livingston Qualls with the basketball. Qualls out front now, gives it up to Smith. Smith going to spin, take it to the heart of the rack. No good. Rebound brought down this time by Stevens. Stevens going to bring it on the run. Stevens over to Hall. Hall will drive in, kick it cross court to Bilbrey. Josh with the basketball, gives it off to Daedrick. Daedrick's going to drive in, send it out to Stevens, wide open for a three. Good. Briley Stevens with a three ball, and the Buffaloes push out to a 4-point lead. Livingston with the basketball. Hayes going to work in. Mikowski getting ready to come back in. They get down low to Neely. Neely got free on the baseline, goes up, but he is going to be fouled. And they're going to whistle that in against Josh. That'll be his first. Josh Bilbrey has one. Mikowski going to enter the ball game. Neely's got a pair of them here. First one good. First point of the night for Wade Neely as Mikowski comes in. Hall will take a seat. 20-17. Back of the line, Neely. Second one, no good. Rebound, Mikowski. Off to Stevens, and Stevens going to bring it. Stevens with the ball, comes around the pick, drives down baseline. Stevens kicks it over to Bilbrey, now off quickly to Monday. Monday going to drive in, kicks it across court and throws it away. Grant Delatorre was wide open over there, folks. He hit him right on stride, so that was a good pass. As now back the other way will come Livingston Academy with the basketball. Livingston into front court. Out front, Carter Hayes. Hayes looking to make a move. Hayes spinning, dribbling, kicks it out to Ray. Cody Ray on the baseline, puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound, Bilbrey. Good job by Bilbrey, and here come the Buffaloes. Up will come Monday. Monday with the basketball. Long pass over to Briley Stevens. He'll fire the three. No good. Rebound pulled by Ray. Ray going to bring it on the run. Cody Ray into front court. Cody Ray working it, gives it over to Neely. Neely, the little jumper, rolls and drops. Neely got the anticipation roll on that one, and it's a 1-point ball game. Hall's getting ready to come back in. Monday with the basketball. Goes down the corner to Bilbrey. Or not to Bilbrey, to Mikowski. Back up to Monday. Monday will come around the pick of Phillips. Monday gives it off to Stevens. Stevens going to take it into Daedrick, but Daedrick's going to be fouled from behind by Craig. That's going to be foul number 1 on Jacob Craig as Daedrick comes out now, and back in will come Hall. Hall going to send it down the corner to Mikowski for a three. No good. Rebound, Craig. Craig going to bring it on the run. Jacob Craig going to go coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled by Stevens. Briley's going to pick up his first of the ball game. And looks like Nate Hall getting ready to come into the ball game. Nate's been giving the Buffaloes a lot of good minutes, and Craig hits the front end of it. We're tied at 20 apiece. And he can give Livingston their first lead in the second half if he hits this one. 20-20. And 21-20 now as hitting the free throw was Craig, and now Livingston has their first lead of the second quarter. Clarkrange with the ball. Hall driving down. Hall almost has it stolen. Does have it stolen. Taken away by Sells out to Hayes. Hayes going to bring it and put it up on the run. No good. Rebound follow. No good by Sells, and Hall comes away with it. Hall with the basketball. Gives it up to Mikowski. Mikowski to Monday. Monday's going to drive down, kick it over to Hall in the corner. He'll fire the three. No good. Long rebound ran down by Ray. Ray out to Craig. And Craig's going to push it all the way down. Blocked by Mikowski, but it's out of bounds. Mikowski got up there to block that one, and it goes out of bounds, though, back to Livingston Academy. Sells to bring it. He's going to lob it in. Knocked away. A good play by Mikowski again. They try to get needed. Now long alley going to be knocked away from Hall. Good play by Carter Hayes. As now Craig going to come back and give it to Sells. Sells up and good. Sales with his first 2 of the night, and Livingston has a 3-point lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Mikowski, right side. Off to Nate Hall. Nate gives it over to Nick. Nick gives it up to Monday. Monday with it over to Mikowski. Inside to Bilbrey, the little short jumper, good. Josh Bilbrey has come on of late, folks. He has been a big boost for the Buffalo as far as scoring. And it's a 1-point ball game. Sales with the basketball. Sales around, kicks it over to Craig. Craig underneath to Neely. Neely going to kick it back out to Hayes. Hayes going to drive, dumps it off to Sales. Sales puts it up, no good, but he'll go to the line. Matthew Sales going to have a pair of them. And I didn't see who they called that one against Clarkrange. We'll see. That's going to go against Bilbrey. And missing the free throw badly was Sales. Stevens will come in. Monday will go out. 23-22. Sales second one. Missed it as well. Rebound pulled down this time by Mikowski, and here come the Buffaloes. Long pass up to Bilbrey. Bilbrey knocked down, but no call. Back the other way comes Craig. Craig going to take it all the way. And a blocking foul on Stevens. So going to the line will be number 42, Jacob Craig. Craig. Free throw, good. 2-point Livingston lead. 3:12 left to go in the second quarter. And the second one, good as well. Hits both ends of it. Jacob Craig now with 6 points, 4 of them from the stripe, and it's a 3-point Livingston lead with 3 minutes to play in the half. Stevens going to drive down and kick it out to Hall. Nate Hall for 3. And Nate, don't make you wait as he knocks it down. The 3 ball makes it a tie game. And trying to answer is Craig, and just like that he does. Jacob Craig with a 3 ball. Is Livingston back a 3-point lead. Clarkrange with the ball. Mikowski. Over now to Nate Hall. Back over to Mikowski. Down low, Bilbrey. Good job by Bilbrey to get free from Ray and get the basket. Good movement away from the ball by Bilbrey to get the 2. That's a 1-point ball game. Hayes with the basketball. Hayes gives it over to Craig. Craig off to Qualls. Down the corner to Ray. Back up to Qualls. Now to Craig. Off to Hayes. Hayes for a 3. That one's no good, but there's Neely with the board and the follow. Neely's just been dominating the offensive boards. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the first half. Clarkrange with the basketball, trailing by 3. Stevens with the ball. Stevens gives it over now to Bilbrey. Back to Stevens. Phillips getting ready to come back in. And Briley with the basketball gets it out front to Mikowski. Down to Stevens. Stevens for a 3, and Briley ties us up. 30-30. 95 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ball goes down low to Neely. Neely going to cross court it to Hayes. Hayes with the basketball. Hayes going to drive in the lane, takes a big hop, kicks it over to Ray. Ray will drive the baseline, lays it up and in, and Cody Ray got the baseline, got the layup. 2-point lead now for Livingston. 1:15 left to go here in the quarter. Monday going to check back in a moment. Out front is Stevens. Stevens with the basketball. Stevens going to drive in, an offensive foul on Stevens. And Briley Stevens picks up his 3rd. Told Briley before the game that if he fouls out, he can come up here and help broadcast, but we were only joking, so don't get any more. He's got his 3rd there. Back in comes Daedric Phillips now as Stevens comes out. 60 seconds left to go here in the first half. Carter Hayes with the basketball. Hayes over to Craig. Craig backs it out. Craig going to drive down in. Drives in short, jumper good. Jacob Craig having a good first half. He's got double digits. Back the other way now. Clarkrange trailing by 4. They'll give it out front to Mikowski. Over to Hall into Phillips. Phillips with the basketball. Phillips going to drive in, kick it out to Monday. Monday over to Mikowski in the corner. Now down to Hall underneath. Lays it up. Great ball movement by the Buffaloes. Nick Hall got free for the layup. and it's a 2-point ball game. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll go at halftime. We'll have our halftime stats by Old Ben Franklin Ford. We'll also talk with Coach Lamar Rogers at the half. Way out front now is Qualls with the ball. Qualls takes it over to Hayes. Hayes off to Craig. Craig to Sells, or to Ray. Puts it up, no good. Rebound Mikowski. Mikowski going to bring it, launch it at the buzzer. Off the front of the rim, no good. We're at halftime. Halftime of this one, it is Livingston 34, Clarkrange 32.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
Well, back here at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is Livingston on top, 34-32. Joining me now, Coach Lamar Rogers. Coach, can you hear me all right now? Coach, your girls come out a little bit sluggish tonight against I would say a short-handed Livingston squad, but then kicked in the second half and had no mercy whatsoever.
Well, I tell you what, the five that was out there on the court for Livingston played extremely hard, and they really just played a little harder than us the first quarter, and we gradually caught up with them. They played outplayed us for about 2/3 of the first quarter, and we kept adjusting. Then our shots started falling and everything, and then we just got on a roll. Our defense got better the second half. That's what it's been doing. I think we held some teams to half their total the second half. They had 16 in the last half and had 22 at the half. So real pleased with our defense, and it's a physical game, Gary. Really, officials let us play, which is great, for us and everything. But they's out. I told Leslie, I said, y'all outplayed us for a while and played harder than us for the first 4 minutes, and they was wanting to come in here and do good, and they did. And then offensively, we're very balanced and pretty good offensive club, and we just gradually pulled away, and then. Let the second bunch play the fourth quarter. I think they scored, a bunch of points. I think Chloe Harrod showed what she's going to be like in the future. Had 9 points. Mackenzie Powell, and some of them just did a great job. Lexi Pierce got in there, and freshmen were really good, and the second bunch did good.
Coach, this win, of course, moves you to 19 wins on the season, and it wasn't a district win or anything, but it's still one of those teams. Livingston, we mentioned it before the game, one of the few teams that has a winning record over you.
Well, that's sure right. It's been, Livingston's really hard to be successful against, and they're not quite as talented as this year as they have been in the past. But if they play this hard like they did tonight, they played a lot better than they did the first time we played them. And we played very solid the last 3 quarters. I think we had 21, 20, and 22. And we just exploded like I told the girls last year's team, we just kind of gradual, and we gradual pull away. And then this year's team, I told them, I said, we're going to have spurts and have 10-point runs sometime. That's what we did. But, the District 8AA better not sleep on them, because they've got some players. 22, the Parker girl, 23, the Rogers girl, and some nice players that could play for a lot of teams. So, they're going to be good and dangerous come tournament time. I don't know where they'll finish in the district, but as hard as they played tonight, it's not going to be easy out for sure.
Coach, you got a team tomorrow night that has, to say the very least, struggled this season. Talking about Gordonsville, as they come in this with no district wins whatsoever.
Yeah, they've won one game and not seen them. I've scouted the teams I felt like we needed to, and I've not watched them yet. But they evidently real young. I think we've seen them last year, and they was still building the program up. I think they've got a new coach, and but so this game tonight helped us, Gary. As hard as Livingston played, they pressed us for 3 quarters. Almost, or probably 3 quarters, they pressed us with a 1-2-1-1 diamond press, and or 1-2-2, which they do that a lot, and that helped us decision making, and we did a good job on it, I felt like. And this game tonight helped us a lot. Every game we play, we need to use to get better. If we get to play Gordonsville game tomorrow night, now a lot of just guessing, a lot of the younger girls are going to get to play, and that'll give them more experience and everything. So that'll be the benefit of that, plus being a district game also.
And then you come back after that, Coach, you got Monterey, another team that struggled this year.
Well, that's right. They, here again, play man-to-man defense, and a lot of just probably, Clay County played us zone, and, we had 7 threes the first quarter and finished with 13. I think we had 12 tonight. So it looks like teams are going to play us more zone than I thought they would, or maybe they're waiting until the tournaments to play zone. But, our dribble drive that we're doing, and we're a pretty good passing basketball team most times, Gary. We're seeing the angles and the weak side of the floor to make good passes to get people open. And that's, against the man, we're doing pretty solid. So I think we're very versatile. Our defense is what we're wanting to hang our hat on, but we've got a lot of good shooters and a lot of good dribblers. I think this year we can pull the ball out and, get the shot we want anytime we want to. So they're very focused, working very hard. Hardest working team I've had in a while, Gary, which is not taking anything away from teams in the past, but this group's just very focused. So it's been very enjoyable coaching them. Coach,
before the game tonight, a big salute to a former coach here at Clarkrange High School.
That's right. Buster Canancer, he's had a book signing, and I've got one, and he's going to. Chad Canancer said he's going to get Buster to sign it when he gets some more time and everything. He signed some out there, but
I signed my copy.
All right, well,
I got a signed copy.
He was my coach in high school. I must still owe him some laps or something, but he coached Clarkrange High School for 15 years. Coached the 8th grade boys, 8th grade girls, high school boys, and that. And then drove a bus also. And I remember he took some of us guys. We went to his house. He fed us. Then we loaded corn from the field for him, and then we come back and practice that night. And it was just he's helped so many kids in the county. Had Jan Crabtree was here tonight to have his picture made with him. David Beatty. There's 2 of the better players that he's ever had. 2 of the better players that ever played at Clarkrange. And he's very deserving of it. He's kind of icon, and his wife Joyce was with him tonight. And he's as far as athletics and basketball, and he told a bus story. He had a bus route one day, he didn't have any brakes. And he did his whole route with no brakes, and that's bound to have been a exciting route that day. But so it's nice to have him here and have some of his ex-players, and he had a picture, Gary, of a little girl in front of the bus, and they didn't know who it was. She might have been 6, 7 years old, something, or 5, or somewhere through there. It ended up being Miss Jones. She told him that was her because she said he was her first bus driver. So he's had a big part in Fentress County for years.
Hey, well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us. Congratulations on this win here tonight, and best of luck, weather permitting, you to go to Gordonsville tomorrow night.
Sure thing, Gary. Probably might be. Usually we wait around 12 o'clock or something, unless they call, the other school calls early, to make a decision, to kind of see what the weather's doing. But thanks a lot.
And that was Coach Lamar Rogers, whose Lady Buffaloes won tonight 81-38. Time now for the Ben Franklin and Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime stats. We'll have them right after this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruce Babb, GM of Old Ben Franklin Ford in Watburg, Tennessee. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, give us a call at 1-877-NEW-FORD. No high-pressure sales, no tricks, no gimmicks, just fair, honest dealing. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned, and if we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it. Low overhead means cheaper prices. Fords are cheaper out in the country. Shop us first, shop us last. We want to be your dealer before, during, and after the sale. 1877 New Ford, or shop us online at obenfranklinford.com.
And back here at Clarkrange High School. If you hear all the cheering, folks, that's because they just announced there will be no school in Fentress County tomorrow. Once again, no school in Fentress County tomorrow. Let's take a look at our old Ben Franklin halftime stats. Nick Hall had 7 for the Buffalo, 6 for Briley Stevens, 6 for Sean Mikowski, 4 each for Austin Mundy and Josh Bilbrey, 2 for Dadrick Phillips, and 3 in the game for Nate Hall. For the Livingston Wildcats, they got 11 from Jacob Craig, 8 for Carter Hayes, 3 for Blake Qualls, 5 each for Wade Neely and Cody Ray, 2 in the game for Matthew Sale. So Clarkrange trails as we go into the second half. We're getting ready for the second half to get underway. Our halftime stats are being brought to you by the good folks at Old Ben Franklin Ford. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper in the country, so go over to Wartburg and check out Old Ben Franklin Ford. Clarkrange with the basketball to start half number 2. It's going to be Monday with the basketball over to Briley Stevens. Back to Monday. Monday off to Mikowski. Mikowski back out front to Hall. Hall with the basketball. Hall's going to drive in, give it over to Stevens. Stevens down low to Mikowski for a 3. No good. Rebound pulled by Qualls. Qualls tries to alley and it's knocked away by Bilbrey, but out of bounds. Livingston with the basketball and a 2-point lead as they'll work it up. It's Qualls up to Craig. Craig going to drive all the way down, bounce off, put up the short, and one good. Jacob Craig has come on this game. He's got the Baker's dozen now, and he gives the Livingston Wildcats a 3-point lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. Stevens going to send it over to Mikowski. Mikowski off to Hall. Hall drives down, gives it over to Stevens. Stevens with the basketball. Stevens drives in, backs out, gives it up to Hall. Hall over to Stevens. Stevens with the basketball. Stevens going to drive in, kick it over to Mikowski. Mikowski will take it hard to the rack. No good. Rebound Stevens. Stevens out to Monday. Monday for a 3 is good. Austin Monday with a big basket, and we got a 1-point game. Remember, no school tomorrow in Fentress County, folks. We'll pass that one along to you once again. No school tomorrow. As with the basketball, Livingston will work it down to Neely. Back up front to Hayes. Hayes going to drive in. Hayes going to take the little fall away. Good. Carter Hayes, a tough player to guard. Clarkrange back the other way. Hall for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped up by Mikowski. No good. Rebound Neely. Then it's knocked away and it's on the floor and it's still knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. As Monday almost had to steal, knocked it away and goes out of bounds, and Livingston with the ball in a 3-point lead. Hayes, long pass in the front court to Craig. He'll drive in, put it up, rims out. No good. Rebound Bilbrey. Bilbrey over to Monday, and Monday will bring it. Monday gives it off to Mikowski. Mikowski back to Monday. Monday inside to Bilbrey. Bilbrey won't take the shot. Now has it knocked away, kicks it back over to Monday. Monday with the basketball, drives around, takes it down the baseline, sends it back out to Stevens. Briley with the basketball. Coming around. Gives it over to Hall. Hall down low to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the ball, drives in, takes a little jumper himself, good, and Josh Bilbrey with 6 on the night. The Buffaloes are within 1 now. Stevens with the steal. Stevens takes it away from Hayes. Stevens going to drive around. Hayes put it up, no good, and then we're going to have a pushing foul on, looks like Hayes. Hayes a little bit frustrated after that was taken away from him. Went for the rebound, pushed off. So Carter Hayes picks up foul number 1. Clarkrange will work it in. They'll give it in to Mikowski. Over now to Bilbrey. Back up, Bilbrey with the basketball. Over to Stevens. Stevens with the basketball. Off now to Monday. Monday for a 3. It's good. Austin Monday starting to warm up. He's got 10 on the night. And the Buffaloes have now taken a 2-point lead. Livingston with the basketball. It'll be Qualls down to Craig. Craig going to cross court to Hayes. Hayes will fire the long 3. Good. Carter Hayes now with 14 on the night. Buffaloes back the other way. Driving through Mikowski. He throws it out, knocked away. Still up in the air. Craig comes up with it, gives it out to Qualls. And Qualls is going to be fouled by Mikowski. Clarkrange had the turnover. 4:52 left to go here in the third quarter. A 1-point Livingston lead. And it will be Livingston to work it in. They'll give it in this time to Hayes. Hayes with the basketball. Hayes working out front. Hayes to the left side. He'll pull up, take the jumper again. No good. Rebound Hall. Hall to Monday, and Monday will bring it. Monday quickly over to Hall. Hall's going to drive in the lane, has it stripped and stolen. Smith comes out with it. Cole Smith on the run. Smith dumps it off to Hayes. Hayes will put it up and missed it. Rebound Craig go. Craig goes back up, blocked by Monday, but we're going to foul on Monday. Austin gets the foul, and that'll send to the line Jacob Craig for a pair of them. Craig has made a pretty good living from the line tonight. Hits the front end of this one. Sales comes in. Craig's second one is good as well. Craig on the night, 6 of 6 from the stripe. Gives the lead back to Livingston by 3. Clarkrange with the ball. They'll go inside to Stevens. Back to Monday. Monday for the tie. No good. Rebound pulled down by Neely. Neely going to get it out to Craig. Craig with the basketball. Down to Sales. Sales goes inside to Smith. Smith going to drive, put it up, partially blocked. Sales comes out and sticks it back up and in. Good play by Matthew Sales, and back. We've got timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor with 3:57 to go in the third. It's a 5-point Livingston lead.
Keeping your comfort in mind, call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Well, just under 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter, and it's a 5-point Livingston lead. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. And Clarkrange trailing by 5. They'll have the basketball as Clarkrange will work it up. In the front court comes Monday. Austin Monday with the basketball. Monday tried to get low to Hall, but Hayes read that one, steals it away. Smith comes out. Smith going to drive all the way and put it up. No good. Gets his own board. Takes it back up and sticks it home. Cole Smith with the basket. His first of the night, and it's a 7-point Livingston lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it over to Stevens. Stevens looking. Livingston's got a big game tomorrow night, weather permitting. They've got the number 1 team in the district. And now Hall going to drill the 3-ball. They got the York Dragons coming to Livingston tomorrow night. And that's a matchup of the number 1 and number 3 teams in the district. With the ball now, Hayes. Hayes going to send it down to Smith. Smith backing in against Stevens. Going to take the little jumper short. Rebound Briley Stevens. Good work by Stevens guarding the much taller Smith. 4-point ball game. Now Briley will drop through, drops it off to Hall, but he can't hang on to it. Picked up by Monday. Over to Mikowski for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Neely. Neely off to Craig, and Craig going to bring it. Craig with the ball. To Hayes. Hayes for a downtown 3-ball drains it. Carter Hayes from about midway between the circles drops it home. And it's a 50-43 Livingston lead again by 7. Clarkrange with the ball. Hall with it. Hall working out front. Hall's going to be fouled by Hayes. Hayes going to pick up his second personal. Bilbrey's going to come in. Stevens going to come out. Mikowski will trigger it from the side. Ball comes in this time to Monday. Monday with the basketball, working out front. Monday gives it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey has knocked away, gets it back. Drops it inside to Phillips, back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive in, lose handle, but goes up, no good. Rebound on the floor, and Neely comes out with it. Neely with the ball, kicks it over, and we're going to have a foul on Daedric Phillips. Daedric's going to pick up his first personal. And that'll send us the other way with Livingston Academy. Livingston on top by 7 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. As across the timeline, will come Ray. Gives it over to Sales. Nate Hall getting ready to come in. Out to Hayes. Hayes looking, gives it over to Ray. Ray going to drive, put up the off-balance shot, and that time looked like Neely went for the ride, but no call on it. Back the other way, Monday gives it over to Mikowski. He'll drive all the way through, kick it off to Phillips, and Phillips will drain the jumper. The Iceman with 2 more. And it's back to a 5-point ball game. Walking it up is Hayes. 80 seconds to go here in the third quarter, 5-point ball game. Hayes looking to make a big move, drives and puts it up and in. Carter Hayes with 2 more. Hayes on the night has 16. And the Buffaloes the other way. Back comes Monday, and Monday is just the other end, puts it up and in, and gets the roll. And now he has a dozen, and it's back to a 5-point ball game. Now the free throw's no good. Rebound taken away by Neely, and it's tied up. As Nate Hall will come in for Mikowski, or come in for his brother Nick. And Briley Stevens will come in for Mikowski. Livingston gets it on the alternating possession. They'll lob it way out front to Craig. Craig off to Neely. Neely going to take it up against Briley Stevens. Puts it up, no good. Good D by Briley Stevens. And Livingston trying to use that size advantage, just have not been able to accomplish it against Stevens. Ball goes over to Phillips. Phillips drives in, kicks it out to Nate Hall. Nate wide open for the 3. And we're going to have a foul underneath. They're going to get Daedrick for holding underneath, so Phillips picks up his second. 5-point Livingston lead. Ball come into Qualls. Qualls with the basketball, going to walk it up. Qualls in the front court. Qualls working out front. Qualls with the ball. Qualls way out front now. 16 seconds, 15 seconds. Qualls against Nate Hall, gives it over to Craig. Back to Qualls. Back to Craig, down to 10 seconds. They'll send it down the corner to Sales. Sales with the basketball. Sales going to drive. He has it blocked, but it's going to be a foul on Phillips. That's going to be 3 on Daedrick. 3 seconds left to go, and Sales going to go to the line. Matthew Sales is going to have the 2 free throws. And we need to see here. And everybody in the building knows that Coach Rogers is wanted, but and I'm not sure. We got somebody with some blood somewhere. And Bilbridge says it's not him bleeding. He's got blood on him, but it's not him bleeding. So I don't know. We got a little bit of a break while they're cleaning up the floor there. And I'm not sure who's bleeding. And now Bilbrey going to go down. I think he's going to maybe switch uniforms as he has got blood all over his uniform. And I'm not quite sure who was bleeding. Livingston's coach down cleaning it up, so I'm assuming it must have been a Livingston player. And we'll see. With 3 seconds left to go here in the quarter, we got a timeout on the floor while they're doing some housekeeping. Let's take a break, and then we will be back here in just a moment. As And, folks, we apologize. We lost power there this moment. Had a little bit of a power glitch, and now we're back, and really nothing going on at this point as we had some blood on the floor, and that is they've been doing some housekeeping. It's right now 52-47 with 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And I'm not sure, it must be Bilbrey must be have a cut or something. As they're still working cleaning up the floor, and I'm not sure what happened to our power, but we lost power there for just a moment, but hopefully we're back up and on. I had to restart all the computers, so that was a lot of fun. As we're still got some house cleaning going on, let's take a timeout and we'll be right back.
Boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
Achoo! Because of the flu, you could drive for two. Hey y'all, Sharice here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. Being sick really slows us down, so if you're sick of your old ride, we've got the cure for what ails you. Because of the flu, you could drive too. Just $2 down. 45 cars must go this week. Don't get sick over your past credit problems. You could be approved and driving home today. KCChevy.com. We're the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit and $2 down require bank approval. Offer absolutely ends on January 31st, 2018.
Medicare Part D members can now turn to MetaThrift Pharmacy as their 2018 preferred provider for prescription needs and receive substantial savings in their copays. MetaThrift Pharmacy is a Medicare Part D preferred provider with SilverScript, WellCare, Cigna, Express Scripts, Envision, Magellan, and Blue RX options. Don't assume, start with lower copays at MetaThrift, your prescription for caring since 1943.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And once again, folks, we are with a bit of a delay here as we have some blood on the floor. And I don't know, by as much blood as they've been cleaning up, somebody probably needs a transfusion at this point because we've been cleaning the floor. And Josh Bilber got blood all over his uniform. He is being attended to now, and he switched numbers, so he's now 24, as he was number 5, but now he's number 24. So... And originally number 24 for the Buffaloes was Anthony Cottle. But we're waiting on them to get the blood taken care of. And like I said, folks, I thought anybody could have bled this much. And we've been stopped here for quite a while now as we still have 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Clarkrange trailing 52-47. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Livingston going to be at the line when we come back. If we ever get to come back, that is. And still working on the issue of a jersey down here. We're going to see if we get that taken care of. And then Clarkrange, they may have to play without Bilbrey. They may have to keep Bilbrey on the sideline while they clean that up. They're trying to get the blood off his jersey. And he had a cut on his finger, but it didn't look to be that bad of a cut. But blood, quite a bit of blood everywhere. And on the floor, and they marked up several spots on the floor. They're cleaning up off Josh's jersey right now, and I don't know. There wasn't this much blood in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, folks. But anyway, we're going to still waiting, folks. Don't know what to tell you, but let's take a timeout. No reason to keep here. We'll keep a timeout until they get this house cleaning issues over with.
As a former educator and now your county executive, J. Michael Cross is a proud sponsor of the York and Clarkrange sports programs. His passion for the betterment of Fentress County, his vision and determination are all evident in his life. He has plans to see the people of Fentress County prosper by making wise use of every available resource. And J. Michael Cross has the wisdom to keep his ear tuned to the needs of the people.
Fentress Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
Well, it looks like Josh Kruger's back on the floor, so we're ready maybe to get back into action here in a minute. Josh had blood all up Josh Bilbrey, and he is back now getting ready to finish his last 3 seconds of the third quarter, and they're still looking all over the floor. I don't know, folks. They are going to maybe mop the floor by the old gym by the time we got this done. But anyway, there we go. We're ready for action. A long, long break while they clean blood off the floor, so we'll see what happens now as going to the line for Livingston Academy, I believe, is Cody Sales. If I'm not saying that's, or Sales, Matthew Sales, not Cody Sales, Matthew Sales is going to the line for a pair of them here with 3 seconds to go in the quarter, and Livingston leading by 5. Sales first one good. Sales makes it a 6-point ball game. Sales second one, good as well. It hits both ends of it. Clarkrange's going to have to rush it as Mundy will kick it up. He's going to be picked off, and that'll end the quarter. Into the quarter, it is the Livingston Academy 54, Clarkrange 47.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
Back to action. Clarkrange with the basketball, firing away is Stevens, and he hits a big 3 ball to start this final frame and cuts this back to a 4-point ball game. 54-50 your score. Don't forget no school tomorrow in Fentress County. Once again, there'll be no school tomorrow in Fentress County. Right now, Qualls with the ball. Gives it over to Ray. Ray going to drive in, back it out. Ray kicks it down the corner now to Qualls. Qualls drives the baseline, looks for Sales. Sales will drive, put it up at the end. Matthew Sales got free for a layup on that one, and back the other way for Clarkrange with it now. Stevens going to drive in. Stevens all the way to the rack, puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, though, takes it up against Ray, and no good. Rebound to Stevens again. There he dives to save it, and he goes out of bounds. Stevens just didn't get a break on that one as he had a couple opportunities. Couldn't get it to go. And back the other way comes Livingston Academy with the ball, leading by 6. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Ball goes down the corner this time to Sales. Sales going to stop and pop. That one's no good. Rebound Hall. Hall using that big wingspan to get that one. And back come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the ball over to Hall, right side. Hall out front to Mikowski, inside to Bilbrey. Back to Hall. Hall works it down. Hall, now we're going to have a foul on Ray, and I was wondering if they were going to call that. Ray was doing some serious bumping against Hall. That's only the 3rd team foul for Livingston Academy. Clarkrange will work it in the corner. Give it in to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Over now to Hall. Back up front to Monday. Monday for three. Short. Rebound Hall. Back up. No good. Rebound taken away by Craig. Craig with the basketball for Livingston. Craig in the front court. Drives down. Holds it up. Livingston looking for their big lead of the night. Biggest lead of the night. They can score here as Sales drives in, puts up 1-0, and that got to get Neely over the back. Neely went up over the back of Bilbrey for that one. That's going to bring Hayes back in. Hayes replaces Ray. And Clarkrange with the ball, needing to cut this down here. A three can get to a one-possession game as in the front court comes Monday. Over now to Mikowski. Mikowski going to drive the baseline, and he is going to be fouled by Craig. Craig going to pick up his second personal. It'll be Clarkrange basketball on the baseline. Looking to work it in is Hall. Throws it out front to Monday. Monday to Stevens. Stevens down the corner to Hall. Hall for a three ball, no good. Rebound tipped up by Bilbrey, no good. Rebound Hayes. Hayes with the board, long pass up to Sales. Sales has got the step, went up to the left, missed it. Craig follows though and scores. Craig with two more, and Livingston goes up by 8, their biggest lead of the ball game. Clarkrange with the ball. Monday down the lane, puts it up. Tough shot by Austin Monday. He's got 14, and it's back to a 6-point game. Livingston with the basketball. They'll walk it up. Don't forget, no school tomorrow in Fentress County, folks. I'll remind you that once again, no school tomorrow in Fentress County. With the basketball is Qualls. He'll give it over to Sales. Sales for a three, no good. Rebound boxed out, but Qualls just ran in and got it. Now Craig's going to drive, and they're going to get the Buffaloes Bilbrey for the block. Bilbrey going to pick up the foul. At the line will be Craig. Craig's free throw good. You said Craig's made 11 from the free throw line. Smith's going to come back in. Cole Smith will check in. Dadrick Phillips will come back in. Craig's second one is nothing but net as well. Clarkrange is yet to shoot a free throw tonight. And now with the basketball is Stevens over to Monday. Monday for a three, no good. Rebound brought down by Neely. Neely going to give it over to Hayes, and Clarkrange trailing by 8. Sees Livingston bring across the timeline, looking for a double-digit lead with 5 minutes to go in the game. With the basketball out front is Craig. Craig going to take it around his back, give it off to Neely. Neely with the basketball. Neely going to drive in. Neely's going to be called for the charge. Neely has put his shoulder down and ran over Monday. So Neely picks up the foul. That's the 15th foul on Livingston. And now with the basketball is Stevens. Stevens going to drive in, lay it up and good. Briley Stevens with a big basket. That's back to a 6-point ball game. They'll bring it in to Sales. Sales back over to Hayes, and Hayes going to long ball it over to Sales right side. Sales will drive, stop, and put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Cole Smith. Smith out to Sales. Back over to Craig. Craig with the rebound, or with the basketball. Gives it up to Hayes. Hayes. Carter Hayes comes around the pick. They'll give it over to Sales inside to Neely. Neely going to take it up strong and score. Neely gets it in that close. He's almost impossible to stop. We got timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout, 4:01 to go in the game. It's an 8-point LA lead.
Achoo! Because of the flu, you could drive for 2. Hey y'all, Sharice here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. Being sick really slows us down, so if you're sick of your old ride, we've got the cure for what ails you. Because of the flu, you could drive 2. Just $2 down. 45 cars must go this week. Don't get sick over your past credit problems. You could be approved and driving home today. KCChevy.com. We're the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit and $2 down require bank approval. Offer absolutely ends on January 31st, 2018.
Like the ones you see on the road. Other signs can help save your life, like the warning signs of a heart attack. For women, common signs can include jaw pain, nausea, and dizziness. And some women may experience a heart attack without feeling chest pain. If you experience the signs of a heart attack, get to an emergency room fast. Call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
4 minutes and 1 second left to go here in quarter number 4. Clarkrange trails by 8 with the basketball. And they'll let it roll all the way to midcourt before Monday will pick it up. Monday with the basketball, gives it over to Hall. Hall off to Stevens. Briley going to work it top of the key. Stevens with the basketball, gives it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey looks three. Now will take the three. Good. Big shot by Josh Bilbrey. Josh with 9 on the night, and it's back to a 5-point ball game. Front court comes Craig. Craig with the basketball. Cut off. Looks for some help. Gives it over to Neely. Back to Craig. Craig the little leaner. No good. Rebound Briley Stevens. Briley going to bring it. Briley going to take it on the run. Briley coast to coast. It rolls off the rim, but we got a foul on Livingston Academy. The Magic Man almost pulled off another one there. But make that Smith. Cole Smith's going to pick up his first. And the free throw by Stevens, no good. He'll have one more. Need to make these points while the clock is stopped. And when one mentioned Cole Smith, the son of York legend Tim Smith. Playing for Livingston. We do that, Tim, every game. And now back with the basketball comes Livingston Academy. It's going to be worked up to Ray. Ray with the basketball. Ray's going to drive. Ray's going to be fouled by Hall. Ray and Hall going to be picked up for it. Hall's going to be called for his first of the ball game. So Nick has his first. It's a 4-point game, and at the line will be Cody Ray. Ray will have a pair of them here. 3:18 left to go in the ball game. A 4-point Livingston lead. 5-point Livingston lead. And Ray will try to make it a 6-point game. A 2-possession game still, though. Free throw, good. Nothing but the bottom of the cup as back comes Clarkrange the other way. In the front court, Monday with the basketball. Monday over to Hall. Hall down to Bilbrey. Back up to Hall, over now to Monday. Monday going to drive down, throwed it away, took it in, throws it out, and come away with it was Qualls. Out quickly to Craig, who lays it up and in. It's an 8-point lead again now for Livingston Academy. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Stevens. Stevens working out front. Stevens looking to drive, dumps it off, good pass to Dadrick. He can't get the shot to go. Phillips missed a short jumper, and back comes Ray the other way. Out to Hayes. Hayes is going to have it stripped. Great play by Monday. Monday with the basketball. Monday going to bring it the other way. Kicks it over to Phillips. Phillips going to just power it up. No good. Rebound taken away by Monday, and he's all alone for the easy layup. We got timeout on the floor. 2:27 to go in the game. It's a 6-point Livingston lead.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
As we get set to get back to action, 2:27 to go in the ball game, in regulation, I should say. And right now we have got a lead of 6 for Livingston Academy, and they have the ball. It will be Qualls to put it into play. Qualls works it into Craig. Craig back over to Qualls. Qualls up to Hayes. Hayes going to bring it into front court. Hayes with the basketball. Drives down, brings it back up to Ray. Inside to Neely. Neely back to Ray. Ray the jumper. Rolls and drops. Ray got the shooter's hop on that one. And it's an 8-point lead again for Livingston Academy. Clarkrange with the ball. Hall with it inside to Phillips. Phillips going to take it strong to the hoop, and we got a foul on Ray. Clarkrange has only had 2 free throws all night tonight. Those two by Stevens, and we'll have to check on Livingston. It's a whopping difference as Dadrick goes to the line now. Free throw good. Big free throw there. And he hits both ends of it. Dadrick hits both ends. 18 free throws to 4 in this one tonight. As out quickly comes Qualls. Qualls is going to get it over to Ray. Ray will take the little jumper. Short, but Neely goes up and gets it. Neely with a turnaround has it blocked, and then on the rebound is Ray. And we're going to have a foul on Clarkrange. And who'd they call it on? And it's going to go against Stevens, and that's 4 on Briley. 68-62. I think everybody was a little confused by that one. And he missed the front end of the 1-and-1, so Ray misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Clarkrange with an opportunity. Trailing by 6, driving his Monday. Little scoop shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. And they're going to call Briley for his 5th personal. They say pushed off, so Briley is out of the game now. He ends up the night with a dozen. And that'll bring Nate Hall back into the ball game. 98 seconds left to go here in quarter number 4. 68-62. And the free throw is good by Craig. 19-4 as far as free throws tonight. And now 20-4 free throws tonight. Back the other way, Clarkrange with the basketball now, trailing by 8. Hall's going to fire away for the big 3. No good. Rebound taken away. Good job by Nate Hall. Got it over to Monday. Monday with the basketball, and Monday is going to be fouled. And will that be a 3? Was he across the line? 1-and-1, so they're going to whistle that one. They say he was throwing a pass, but it looked like Monday was shooting the ball. And they called that one on Carter Hayes. That's his 3rd. Monday's free throw, no good. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1. And now Livingston wants a timeout. Timeout called by Livingston. 81 seconds left to go in the ball game, and it's an 8-point Livingston lead.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Well, back here where we're getting ready for the last 121 of this one, and if my calculations are right, the free throw situation, Livingston 22 free throws, Clarkrange is 5, and that's not counting the front ends of 1-and-1s for Livingston and the front end of 1-and-1 for Monday a moment ago. Ball comes in and go to Hayes. Hayes with the basketball. Hayes is they want the free throw line. They'll long ball it up to Qualls. I might go after Qualls, and he is the one player that had struggled from the free throw line. They got over to Hayes. Now Qualls. Qualls is going to be fouled by Hall. And a couple of free throws here is going to make it really tough for the Buffaloes. Buffaloes.
Really tough for the Buffaloes.
Has Qualls on the night. He is 1 of 3 on the night.
1 of 3 on the night.
The first one, good.
First one, good.
Qualls has 4 points on the night.
Qualls has 4 points on the night.
Second one, good as well.
Second one, good as well.
Neely going to check back in with 67 seconds left to go. It's a 10-point lead for Livingston Academy. As Clarkrange will work it up, they got to fire quickly. They'll work it over to Hall, knocked away from Hall, picked up by Monday. Clarkrange got to launch it quick. They'll get it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive in out to Monday. Monday kicks it over to Hall. Hall for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped up by Bilbrey. No good. It's going to be out of bounds off of Livingston. 49.9 seconds to go. Looks like Livingston going to improve to 13-6 on the year. Clarkrange going to fall to 12-8. Ball comes into Phillips. Quick jumper. Rolls off. No good. Rebound Craig. And Craig's going to walk to the other end. Craig's going to have a pair of them on the other end. It's already a 4-possession game, so Clarkrange regards to what Craig does here. First one, good. Craig on the night's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of 11, and make it 12 of 12. Perfect night for Craig from the charity stripe. Back the other way, Clarkrange with the basketball. Monday stops, fires a 3, no good, and that goes out of bounds. In will come Qualls, out will go Neely. 39.9 seconds left to go in this one, a 12-point Livingston lead. And Clarkrange trying to get the ball back. Hayes with it, long pass up to Craig. Craig will hold it up, back it out. 30 seconds left to go in this one. And this one's going to be pretty much over. As Hayes with the ball, Hayes going to drive in, kick it out to Craig. Off to Qualls. Livingston going to get some redemption from that earlier season loss to Clarkrange. It looks like this might be your final score. As looks like Clarkrange going to split with Livingston here tonight. And that is going to be the case. It's going to be Livingston Academy winning. The clock ticks out. 62-74 Livingston over Clarkrange. We'll take a timeout and be back with the Progressive postgame show coming up here in just a few minutes.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, where the Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes split with Livingston Academy. The Buffaloes losing this nightcap by a final of 74-62. Some redemption for the Livingston Academy Wildcats, who Clarkrange went in and beat at their place. They've come in and returned the favor here at Clarkrange. Welcome to the Progressive postgame show. I'm Gary Clark, and we're getting ready to wrap tonight's action up. We'll take a look at this last game coming up in just a moment, and we'll hopefully talk with Coach Rodney Powell, and we'll also take a look at what's ahead for us. All that's coming up here on the Progressive postgame show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Well, the Clarkrange Buffaloes come up short in the nightcap here tonight by a final of 74-62. Scoring for the Buffaloes, they were paced by Austin Monday with 16, 12 for Briley Stevens, 10 for Nick Hall, 9 in the game for Josh Bilbrey, 6 each for Daedric Phillips and Sean Mikowski, 3 in the game for Nate Hall. Livingston Academy was paced by Jacob Craig with 25 points. And let's see, I'm just going to figure up real quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13 of those was from the floor. He got 11 from the charity stripe. 16 points for Carter Hayes, 9 for Cody Ray, 8 for Matthew Sales, 5 each for Blake Qualls and Wade Neely, 2 in the game for Cole Smith. So Clarkrange falls to 12-8 on the season. Livingston improves to 13-6. Now, Livingston's got a huge game tomorrow night there. If the weather holds out, they will be hosting York tomorrow. And York will come into that one the number 1 team in the district, as they are 5-0 coming into that game tomorrow night. So the Dragons will be taking on the Livingston Academy. Livingston at 4-1. A win by Livingston would mean all 3 teams will be thrown into a tie for first place with them and Upperman, as Upperman has beaten Livingston already if Livingston can stun York. York, of course, is going to be a little short-handed. It'll be interesting to see what the Dragons do down at Livingston Academy tomorrow night. Now, still here, we've got hopefully be able to talk to Coach Rodney Powell in just a moment as the Buffaloes drop a heartbreaker here tonight by a final of 74-62. The Lady Buffaloes, they were all over Livingston Academy tonight, 81-38, as they had 3 players in double digits: Kaylee Mundy, Gracie Bush, and Hannah Garrett. While they had 2 players almost in double digits. Besides that, they almost had 5 players in double digits. Livingston only had 1 player in double digits. That was Leah Parker. Let's take a timeout, and we'll come back and we'll kind of wrap up both games. I want to remind you, no school tomorrow in Fentress County. Once again, no school tomorrow in Fentress County. As they're pending weather, they're going to call off school tomorrow. So no school in Fentress County. We'll be back in a minute on the Progressive Post-Game Show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Well, back here on the Progressive Postgame Show, as we said, the Clarkrange girls won the opener tonight, 81-38. Clarkrange got 17 points from Kaylee Mundy, 15 for Gracie Bush, 11 for Hannah Garrett. They got 9 in the game for Chloe Howard, 8 for Reese Stover, 8 for Charity Crabtree, 7 for Cassie Mundy, 6 in the game for Mackenzie Powell. Livingston got 16 from Leah Parker, 8 for Maddie Shaw, 5 for Emily Jean, 5 also for Haley Crank, and 2 in the game for Carson Hammock. So Clarkrange girls now 19-1 on the season. Livingston falls to 9-11 on the season, and they've got a huge game tomorrow night with York Institute for them. Clarkrange's going to be on the road to Gordonsville tomorrow night. Now, if you look at the boys' game, Clarkrange boys losing tonight by a final of 74-62. Austin Mundy had 16, 12 for Briley Stevens, 10 for Nick Hall, 9 in the game for Josh Bilbrey, 6 each for Sean Mikowski and Daedric Phillips, 3 for Nate Hall in the ball game. Livingston got 25 from Jacob Craig, 16 for Carter Hayes, 9 for Cody Ray, 8 for Matthew Sales, 5 each for Blake Qualls and Wade Neely, 2 in the game for Cole Smith. Livingston winning this one here tonight, 74-62. Now, Livingston has a big game tomorrow night. They host York Institute, and that game's on. We'll be there, folks. We'll be bringing the live broadcast of that as we've got that game coming up tomorrow night. And let's see, coming up Tuesday, we have got York hosting Upperman, and then we'll go on the road next Friday night to Trousdale County. Yeah, we're going to take the long trip, Trousdale County, and bring you the Clarkrange Trousdale Motherwell County game. I see Coach Rodney Powell making his way over here, so we'll take this time out, and then we'll be back to talk with him after this.
This year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're joining me now, Coach Rodney Powell. And Coach, tough loss here tonight.
Yeah, it was. Thought we came out real solid and played a real, pretty solid first quarter, pretty solid second quarter. One of our goals, defensive goals, is whole team 15 points or less a quarter. We gave up 16 and 18, so it was a little bit above our goal. We're struggling shooting the ball, struggling scoring the ball right now. And so again, usually when the ball goes in the hoop for your side, usually you play a little bit better defensively, and so that's one of our main problems right now. And second half, I think we gave up 20 and 20, so just struggled all night. But this is a very good AA team. I think they're second in their district in AA, and we played them all the way through to the end, and didn't we think we played well. But they've got a nice ball team, and we think we do too. So hopefully we can start getting in a better rhythm on offense, and hopefully that leads to us playing a little bit better defensively.
Coach, their offensive board work was one of the keys to tonight's win.
Yeah, this week, Clay County, that was the main weapon that they used to defeat us on Tuesday night, and then of course tonight, when I think Clay County out-rebounded us 40-25, and we're just not going to win that game, and so we got to do a better job on the boards. We got to do a better job when somebody shoots, we find people, box out, and then go get the rebound. I thought one of the things that we did tonight is we just turned, and then ball goes straight up, and even though they're behind us, it's to be over the back, you got to have a little contact, and sometimes the little contact was there, but sometimes it wasn't, and so of course referees wasn't calling much, and so we got to adjust to that, and we've got to do a better job of creating a little space in between us and the rim to get a rebound and get somebody on our back and push them back a little bit. But rebounding probably the biggest tell to both games this week. We just got manhandled on the boards.
Coach, you mentioned the referees. The free throws were a little lopsided, to say the very least.
Yeah, that we're trying. We're thinking. I'm trying to talk to the referees. We're trying to figure out what right now the only thing I can figure out is we just don't foul good enough. The other teams foul a little bit quieter, silent, or get away with it a little bit better. We just must be too open-handed or whatever when we're fouling. But and part of it is we got to slide our feet better. Part of it is we got to be in better position. Part of it is we got to be toward the ball. Defensively sometimes we play a matchup zone, and sometimes we stand too much. Sometimes we get to standing and watching the ball instead of getting toward the ball and being ready for our match to cut to the ball and being ready to play. And so tonight they just seemed like they had an open lane to the goal, and then when we're closing it off with hands and slapping and doing that number instead of sliding our feet, squaring up with them and making them score over. So that's what we've got to correct. We got to correct, play better defense, and hopefully we can keep doing that.
Coach, you got to turn around tomorrow, weather permitting. You're going to Gordonsville. Gordonsville's playing pretty decent ball right now.
Yeah, I mean, the sad part about our district, the boys anyway, it's just a fight every night for the district, and anybody in our district can beat anybody, and anybody can go on the road and beat anybody, and so it's going to be a tough fight, and I know Gordonsville's got two real good guards, and then I also know that they've got two 6'6", 6'7" boys, and they've got some length to them, and so Coach Sanders at Gordonsville always does a great job. If I'm not mistaken, I know Gordonsville beat Jackson. I think it actually might have been at Jackson, and that's an accomplishment in itself, because that's a tough place to play. So we've got to be ready to play hard and play aggressive against them, and because just like I told the guys, if we somehow get a win tomorrow, this was a good week. So we've taken 2 losses this week, and we've gotten our feelings hurt, and we've not played well, and and part of that fouling, I think, was where we were frustrated in the way we were playing, and and that sometimes that frustration just boils over and boils out, and we got a few bad hits or whatever, but we've got to be ready for Gordonsville. They've got a nice team, and we've got a couple of films on them, so we're going to watch them tonight and hopefully be ready to go, and hopefully we'll get to make that trip tomorrow and see what we can do.
Next Tuesday, you got Michael Cody and the Monterey Wildcats. They were the district leaders. They dropped their first game the other night, but they are a big team. They're a deep team, and they're a good team.
Yeah, Monterey's got all the tools. They've got good guard play. They've got shooters. They've got bigs. They've got rebounders. They can go high-low. They can down screen and get a kid open for a 3. They can penetrate. So, they can do it all, and they've got a good team. And, and that's, again, where we have to match up with them, we've got to be smart, and we got to play harder than they do, and we got to get after it. And we sometimes we might have to make 5 steps to their 2. We just got to outplay them, and so they obviously create a lot of mismatches, create a lot of problems, and hopefully we'll be ready for all that. But right now we're only worried about Gordonsville and getting ready to go play them tomorrow night, hopefully, and we'll see what happens.
Well, Coach, we'll thank you for joining us. Tough loss here tonight, but best of luck as you head to Gordonsville tomorrow.
Hey, thanks a lot, Gary.
And I want to remind everybody, once again, no school tomorrow in Fentress County. Clarkrange splits here tonight. The Lady Buffaloes winning, the Buffaloes falling here tonight in the nightcap. This was videotaped for showing on a later date, and we'll have that. We'll announce that as it comes up. Thanks to Jordan on Camera 1 for filming tonight. That's going to wrap it up for us from here till tomorrow night. Weather permitting, we'll be in L.A., not Los Angeles, Livingston Academy. Yeah, we got another Livingston game tomorrow night. York and Livingston, a big District 8AA battle. Till then, see ya.